All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, toy enthusiasts and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host, Uncle Nerd, and welcome to another episode of Busted Open. And this one is a very special one because this particular one is in honor of the new Spider-Man game. So what I'm going to be doing, what I'm basically going to do is like take a bunch of Marvel Legend action figures that I never really had the opportunity to review, but I had purchased them due to, doing Busted Open videos, but I didn't have a chance to really get to them because of the, how confusing life can get and all the things going on and stuff like that. And of course, my mother's sick and everything like that. So I would say I have well over 20 Marvel Legend action figures specifically dedicated to Spider-Man that I never got to review. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to do a Marvel Legends Busted Open marathon. And I'm going to allow you guys to control the show out there. I'm going to show you which figures I have. And then what I'm going to do is I'll give you the opportunity to tell me which ones you want me to review. I'm going to try to see how long I can do this or how long I can keep it up, because there's a lot of figures. There are a lot of figures that I have that are basically dedicated to Spider-Man. So, yeah, thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the marathon. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, let people know that I'm out there just reviewing some action figures. Yeah, I'm a grown man and reviewing action figures. I love action figures. Never stop playing with them. I never will. So I don't know. Look at this back here. Look at this back here. And those are some of the ones that I just have up. There are ones that I've taken down and so on and so forth and sold and I have in storage, so on and so forth. So yeah, what I'm about to do now is I'm going to show you guys which Marvel Legends I have, and you let me know which ones you want me to review first. Give me 1 second. What's up, Mika? How are you, sweetie? Okay, we got that one. Okay, let's see. Oh boy. Hey, Ferlin fans, let's go. Indeed. I'm about to go now. Be sure to hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. I would definitely appreciate it. Let me see. Okay. Woo, I gotta make room here. Give me a second. Can you guys hear me clearly? Or do I sound muffled or anything like that? Because I had to bring in the other mic. Okay, let me see. All right, it's a lot to go. Hold on, I'm getting all of them. Okay, and that one, and what else? Let's see. Nah, I don't think he's in them. I wouldn't include him in Spider-Man. Okay. All right, so we have so far, and you know what? Let me get a chance to. In the meantime, you guys can ask me any questions. Let me share this on the Facebook fan page, and on the other social media. Let me see. Yeah, this is stacked mile high. Mile high. I can't seem to get it going. Okay. No, I got it going, but it's just like, there's so many figures. I got a lot of figures. And I mean, I didn't even know I had bought these many Marvel Legends, but at that time, I was making sure that they got delivered. I would pre-order them, so like in honor of the new Spider-Man game. I'm also going to give a review on it too, on my honest thoughts of what I think the Spider-Man game is. So give me a second here. Tell me what figures to open. Okay. I mean, so many of them. Yeah, that's figures falling. Those are action figures falling. Spider-Man. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm still here. I'm just posting it up here. I'm telling them to tell me which figures they want me to open. Okay. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah, there are a lot of action figures I have to review. So, okay. So first off, we have put this up here so I can see you guys. When did you first started collecting? Did you think this would be a foreseen hobby? You know what? Actually, my mother got me started on collecting because she used to collect dolls and stuff like that, and she was heavy into comic books, anime, and sci-fi. And then from there, it was just like organic for me to just start collecting action figures because, you know, I would want to relive those or like, you know, make up my own episodes or like own stories after I read the comic books or I saw the show or like with Star Wars and so on and so forth. So yeah, my mother got me into collecting. My uncle did too because he collected trains and he collected trains and Hot Wheels cars and stuff like that. My family is a family of collectors. Believe me when I tell you, they are a family of collectors. I mean, like even my female cousins, some of them collect action figures and stuff like that. So I mean, I guess it's an embedded nature or whatever the case may be. All right. You be sure to ask me any questions you want to ask me. Let me know. You know, I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Well, if I don't feel like answering, I ain't going to answer. I'm just playing with you. Okay, so within the Spider-Man Marvel universe, we have Spider-Gwen. Sorry, the box is so dusty. Let me call them off first. We have Spider-Gwen. We have wow, God, where to put these things at? All right, I gotta get some sort of organization here. We have Moon Knight. We have Marvel Legends, Morbius. Marvel Legends Morbius. You can see that. We have Marvel Legends Punisher. See that? We have Marvel Legends Jack-O-Lantern. My all-time favorite, along with Moon Knight and the Punisher. We have Marvel Legends Blade. We have Marvel Legends Anti-Venom. Oh, cool. Look at this one. We have Marvel Legends Pizza Time Spidey, I call him. Hey, for Lynn fans, tell TJ and what's his name, Jair, to tune into my channel. They've been playing Fortnite all day. They can at least give me some support. Marvel Legends. Oh yeah, Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Marvel Legends Peter Parker Spider-Man. Marvel Legends the Prowler. I love the Prowler. I love the Prowler. Marvel Legends the Prowler. Let's see what else. Marvel Legends Edge of the Spideyverse. What's her name? Spider-Woman. This was an alternate dimension Spider-Woman right here. So out of the figures you've seen, all it takes is for someone to type in there who they want me to bust open first, and that's who I'll review first. And I will give it a nice in-depth review for you guys there, and you let me know what you guys think of the figure. So in the comments over there, let me know which one you want me to bust open. In the meantime, I will tell you how I feel about the Spider-Man video game. Spider-Man video game, it's hey, none of your business. Please be sure to give it a like if you're sitting here. I would definitely appreciate it. Helps the channel go far. And be sure to check out our TV channel. Our playlist, our other playlists on the channel. Be sure to also check out our new podcast called TNT Photon HQ. You'll absolutely love it. Okay, I'm trying to get a little bit of room right here. My goodness. So none of your business. I don't know if you saw the figures that I pretty much just told them I have. Let me know which ones you want me to review out of the Spider-Man universe that I've just shown you. Anybody type something in there, or I'll just pick one out myself. Yeah, Spider-Gwen, no problem. Okay, so where did I put Spider-Gwen? I think she was the first one I did right here. Oh. Okay, so we have Spider-Gwen here. Let's see. So Spider-Gwen right here. All right. Can you guys hear me clearly? Because I got everything covering up. My whole desk is just covered with action figures right now. Okay, so Spider-Gwen. Okay, let's get this over here. Comes in a nice window box, as you can see. You have the nice product image of Spider-Gwen and Spider-Man on the back. Nice image, nice comic or art image on the side right here. Nice art image on the side right here. The typical licensing and mumbo jumbo that you get. You got the Spider logo at the top of the back package right here. And it comes in a beautiful window box, if you can see. And it says Spider-Man Edge of the Spider-Verse right here. I don't know. At one point, they weren't putting the names on the action figure boxes. For some reason, they would not put the name of the action figure on the box. I don't know why they would do that. And it says here on the back, it says, when radioactive spiders are turned loose in the lab, these scientists obtain web-slinging superpowers. And that's all it says right there. And they have other figures that you can collect within the line. Some of the figures I collected, some of them I did not. Well, I was able to get, what was this one? What was this? I forgot the name of this guy, but he's kind of like a Speed Force character within the Marvel universe. I didn't buy the Venom here because I didn't like the way it looked. I did get the Superior Foes of Spider-Man, which was the female Beetle. I loved Morbius. I got him. Jack-o'-lantern, I was up in the air. I was kind of like, meh, about, wasn't too sure about doing it. But yeah. But everybody else I had gotten, like Spider-Gwen I did. So what we're going to do, we're going to bust her open. We're going to bust her open, and then I'm going to let you guys see what this figure looks like and what you think of it. Yeah, the change of the shape of the package is better now. Much better. Much better. Okay, so we're going to put that over there. Oh, my goodness. They are just falling everywhere. You got an alternate head for her. This is the figure right here. Hold on. Let me move this shit. Oh, man, listen, it's a lot of I did not know I had these many Spider-Man figures laying around, and there's more. There's a whole bunch. There's a lot more figures that to pretty much come. I'm gonna start just doing Marvel Legends marathons and see how well they work out for me. I'm sorry if I seem so bunched up, but it's some over here and it's some over here and stuff like that. And here we have the Spider-Gwen action figure. Get all the accessories out of here. Okay. Oh man, I just threw a hood. And this right here is the Absorbing Man's ball and chain right here that comes with the figure. This is one of the accessories to the Build-A-Figure right here. Right here you have Spider-Gwen. And I mean, I think they use the typical mold that they've been using for most of the female action figures right here. But yeah, you have Spider-Gwen right here in a nice hood. Let me know if you can see this. Pretty decent figure. I like the design. The paint apps on it, how can I say? Let me know if you can see these figures clearly. Now, I love the design in her face. Her face looks absolutely amazing. I love the design that they gave her face. It's real nice. But as far as the body sculpt, this is the same body sculpt that they used on the other Spider-Woman that I have back there on the shelf. There's a ton of Marvel Legends that I have. I have even the Toy Biz ones. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of them. I like the way they did her foot. Her feet are real nice. Now, the hood right here is made of kind of like a vinyl, and you can take it off easily. You know, well, yeah, you can, but I love this face sculpt. If you look, even when it doesn't have like the headpiece, it's actually pretty nice. I really like it. I really like the face sculpt. The face sculpt is real nice. The design that they have on her, you know, is pretty decent. And you can see under her arms and everything like that. And she has a typical articulation of most figures. I mean, most figures within the Marvel Legends line. The arm goes all the way around. Head can go all the way around. She has a tiny bit of an ab crunch. Yeah, she does have an interchangeable head. I'm going to show you that too. And it has the head right here, which is the, what's her name? The Gwen head right here. Now, this Spider-Woman, from what I remember, she's from an alternate universe where Gwen didn't die. Which, what's her name? Gwen Stacy didn't die. She has a bit of an ab crunch right here, somewhat of an ab crunch right here. Nice leg split, twist at the thigh, double hinged knee, a little bit of a rock at the foot right here. It pivots up and down. She has pretty decent mobility. I mean, she's a decent action figure. She's a decent action figure. I wouldn't say she's amazing, but they did. Let's switch the head and see what it looks like. Let's switch this. Now, honestly, I think I like her with the alternate head. I think I like her with the alternate head. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, Kenny. I mean, it could be worse. I've seen some very bad paint apps on the on Hasbro figures. Now, there's a little bit of, yeah, there's some issues right here. If you look at the back of the foot right there, you can see some issues. There's some couple of paint issues right there. Like they got a little sloppy towards the foot, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. She got the, you got the little web slinging hands right here, little swivel at the elbow. Yeah, and it does have swivel at the elbow too. Has some swivel at the elbow. Yeah, made in China. Hold on. I don't think they put the, it's on the bottom of the foot this time. And, you know, she has the peg holes at the bottom of the foot and everything like that. And no, you're talking about this ugly, awful model number that they throw on the back of their legs, right? You see it? Yeah, exactly. And that's what they did. They did put the, what do you call that? The numbers all in the back of her leg, see? But I mean, like as a whole, I mean, like her face sculpt is actually pretty decent. It looks like they did a different character model do a face sculpt. Her face sculpt, I actually like the face sculpt because it looks different. It kind of looks reminiscent. No, now the female figures, I must say, they've been doing a better job with because like at one time, Toy Biz was the best one. Toy Biz did the best, but I mean, like sometimes when it came to the female figures with Toy Biz and with Hasbro, they would mess them up. Like the body would just look horrible. Well, like the body on this one looks actually pretty good. She has a nice butt, nice size rack in the front, you know, pretty decent breast size on the side, on the front. She looks good. She looks real good. But this is the same, if you ask me, it's the same sculpt as that they use with the for the black and white Spider-Woman that used to be with the Avengers. But the eye, you know, the eyes aren't off center because like sometimes they used to make like they would do the eyes and the eyes would be completely off center and everything like that. But like they did this one pretty good. They did this one pretty good. And I mean, like, I don't know. I think she's a decent figure. She also has calf twist as well. She has a pretty decent calf twist as well. Yeah, this is a pretty good figure. I like her. I like her. Not bad. Yeah, I'm okay. No, something that got in something that got in my throat. I don't know what it is. No, I ain't dying yet. I ain't got that Batman Forever yet. Not yet. All right, so I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys rate her? And let me know the next figure that you want me to review. Actually, I like her. Yeah, it just no, I don't got the cooties, not yet. If I did catch the cooties, I got them from you, Mika. Give her an 8. Okay. Yeah, I give her around about an 8. I actually like her without the look. I actually like her without the hood on her head. And the hood comes off easily. It's like a vinyl or something like that. But when you go to put it back on, you can't just slip it over the top. You have to, it's kind of confusing how you got to do it. Like the average person, they'll catch it. But I mean, like if you're getting this for a kid, they're going to tear this shit up. And you can just put the hood on like this. Look, just take the hood, put it on like that. And you snap the head in on the inside like that. There you go. Okay. And that's Spider-Gwen. She has a pretty decent twist at the waist, too. And her waist is up here. With the female figures, they always put the waist up here. All right. So we're going to put that one to the side. Oh, my God. I got all my stuff covered up here. What's the next figure you guys want me to review? Again, Kenny, if you haven't seen, the ones I have left are, I have Blade, Jack-O-Lantern, Punisher, Yeah, my syphilis been flaring up. I have Blade, Jack-o'-lantern. What's her name? Morbius, Moon Knight, the Prowler, Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Oh, okay, cool. That's who I wanted to do. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wanted to do Blade. Thank you. All right, where's Blade at? Let's find Blade. Man, nothing tops the first Blade movie. Black Panther has nothing on the Blade movie. I'm sorry. The first Blade movie, the second one was good too. The third one was garbage. All right, here we go. All right. So the package, all right, you know what? Pretty decent package. Typical standard Marvel Legends package that you usually get. You have a nice art image of Blade on this side. Same art image of Blade on this side. Has the nice Blade logo right here. Has a product image of Blade on the back right there, if you can see. And at the top, it has like the what was they called? The Night Stalkers. What were they called? I think they were called the Night Stalkers back in the day in the comic book, because it was Blade and a few other ones, and they were in a group. Because I used to read the comic all the time. And you had the other figures within the series. Yeah, the first Blade was excellent. The first Blade was absolutely amazing. You have other figures within the series right here, if you can see them. Those figures are movie Daredevil, well, Netflix Daredevil, Netflix Punisher, Elektra, Netflix Jessica Jones, Blade, and Marvel's Bullseye. I did not get those TV figures. I don't really like TV figures that much unless it's the source material. Yes, thank you. I am doing Blade right now. And the two that I had gotten out of the set right here was Bullseye and Blade. I had gotten those two figures. If you can see, it was Bullseye and Blade. And it says on the back right here, Eric Brooks adopts the name Blade and uses mastery of the martial arts to fight and defeat supernatural and often blood-sucking opponents. You want to? I hope you can see it. It says it right up here on the box. Let me know if I got it in frame. Okay. And I think we went over the stuff, everything. And of course, you know, it's in the window box, like most action figures that the Marvel Legends come in. Let me know how you guys are liking the show so far. If you want me to, I'll start doing Marvel Legend busted opens like this, so where like you guys can tell me which ones you want me to do, because I'm thinking about doing it for the Fantastic Four, because I have the whole Fantastic Four set of the new one that just came out. So, you know, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. All right, so here we go. All right. It seems like Blade comes with a pretty decent amount of accessories. And the builder figure that comes with this one is the Man-Thing figure. Now, me, myself, I pretty much prefer the original Man-Thing that Toy Biz did because it has a nice, sleek look to it. You know what I mean? It doesn't look so... Like, this one looks too bulky to be Man-Thing. What Man-Thing, to me, represents like a tree, and he should be kind of like slender but tall and still have some type of like muscular tone to him. I always loved the way they used to depict Man-Thing in the comic book, where like he was like this entity, which in turn he is. He's neither good nor bad. He just pretty much goes off of instinct, but he usually goes towards, like, veers towards good. And inside of the package right here, we have Blade, the action figure. Action figure right here. We got Blade, the action figure. Looking pretty good. Got a couple of loose things on him. Oh, okay. You have to build a piece. Exactly. Yup, it did. Yup. The alternate ending, huh? Because actually, when I first went to go see the Blade movie, I thought, because when they showed the preview of like the guy turning like that blood thing coming up, I thought it would be Morbius. There's no way you can do Blade without having Morbius in it. But they did the blood god. I was going to say, like when I first saw it, I was like, what the hell? What about Morbius? Morbius should have been in there. But Blade, to me, still looks good to this day. I even love the lingo, the attitude of the film, the whole ambiance within the film is just absolutely amazing. I love Blade. I love the first Blade movie. And here is the build-a-piece. This would be the right leg of Man-Thing. It has pretty decent detail. I'll probably buy the Man-Thing figure by itself or get the parts off of eBay and build them because I don't want those other movie figures. I mean those TV figures. As much as I love the show, I love the Daredevil Netflix show, and as much as I love the Daredevil Netflix show, and I also love the Punisher show on Netflix was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But I don't like Jessica Jones. I don't like Luke Cage, and I don't like Iron Fist. They're very boring and drab to me. And people told me Jessica Jones got better as the series went along, but it was just, to me, it was just too much sex in there and not enough action and stuff like that. But yeah. So that was the Build-A-Piece figure that came with him. It has a very, very nice sword. Let's get this out without me tearing it up. So I can steal the figure. Yeah, Jessica, I didn't like it. I didn't like that Jessica Jones show, and I gave it like the first season. I gave it like 6 episodes, and it just got boring to me. It was just boring. It was absolutely boring. I just, you know. Yeah, and I understand. I know how she is in the comic book. Believe me, I understand. I know how Jessica Jones is in the comic book. But it just felt, I don't know, just something about it I wasn't digging. I wasn't digging something about it. You got to excuse me if I seem so bunched up. I'm trying to figure out how to do all these figures and stuff like that. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. All right. So we have the alternate head for Blade right here. He has a decent sword. Yeah, exactly. Like every 5 minutes I'm looking, she having sex and stuff like that. I'm like, what are they doing? Like, come on. Nice sword right here. The hilt is pretty decent on here. This head here is probably the one I'm going to use. I really don't like the other head that they gave Blade and stuff like that. I don't like when they gave him this stupid haircut right here. This one right here that's currently on the figure right now. But I mean, like now out of the package, I like the figure, but I don't know. Something about it is just maybe. No, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. The figure's not bad. Let me make some room over here. Okay. It's not bad. It's not a bad figure at all. But this piece right here on his leg won't stay up, even though they have like a nook right here to like you can latch the belt into. Even though I've latched the belt into it, it's still having a problem staying up. His hands are a little bit loose right here. His hands are a little loose right here. This hand is a little bit loose right here. The head sculpt, now the head sculpt I absolutely love. To me, it's a combination of Sticky Fingers and Wesley Snipes. So they wanted to kind of like, you know, merge the two characters together. Because if anybody remembers, at one point, Sticky Fingers did play Blade. It didn't last long, but he played Blade. You know what I mean? Now the haircut I don't like. The glasses I absolutely love. The detail and the molding within the figure is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love the body armor that he has on the middle of his chest right there. If you can see it. The body armor is pretty good. I love the way they have like the little clips on the side that seem like he really clipped it in. It has a great, how can I say, it looks like a gunmetal type of paint that they put on here. And the body armor that they put on it looks kind of like it's ceramic or something like that. So you know what? The more I look at this figure, the more I like it. They didn't make him too overly muscular to where like it does fit Blade. This looks good. I'm really starting to like this figure. The more I look at it now, the more I like it. His boots are different. His boots are completely different from most Marvel Legends figures. So I like the fact that they took into account that they actually, instead of just reusing a mold, because they always reuse parts. We know that. Action figure collectors and toy collectors know they always reuse parts. But this one looks like they really went out and did a different sculpt. So, I mean, like, in the package, I didn't think I was going to like this figure. But now that I have it outside of the package, it actually looks good. You have the weapons belt around his chest, which looks good, and has the stakes inside, has like wooden stakes and metal stakes inside right here. You have the sheath, the sword sheath right here, which houses the sword pretty decent. if you look, it goes in real easy. It goes in real easy. The head sculpt is actually pretty good. I'm not upset with the head sculpt. The back of his pants look pretty good. They look like jeans. It doesn't look like they have like this extra, how can I say, this extra, like it doesn't look like they put too much gloss on it. But the glasses I absolutely love. I love the glasses that he has on right here. Like there's some infrared glasses, there's some type of tech or something like that. Great figure. Absolutely amazing figure. You can see like the sculpting of the belt, like the design, the deco of the belt clip he has right there. Exactly. I know. That's what I was expecting, like a trench coat or anything. But you know, I mean, like, you know, they never really get like that cloth right when it comes to like putting them on action figures, unless it's like Hot Toys or something like yeah, I know he looks a little naked, but you know what? I don't mind it. But like me, I would probably like see if somebody try to do a custom jacket for him, or get somebody on eBay or in one of the Marvel Legends groups or the action figure customizer groups to make him a jacket or something like that. A nice one. But this figure is pretty decent. And of course, he comes with the same articulation as the rest of them. Head goes all the way around, has a nice waist twist. He has a nice ratcheted. He has a ratcheted ab crunch right here, if you can hear it click. Arm goes all the way around, bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, twist at the wrist. Nice little hinge at the wrist, goes up and down and around. Got a nice leg split, twist at the waist right here. Leg goes forward, goes back. Not too much, though. Not too much. Double hinge knee right there, so he can do the rising knee. That's my signature, the rising knee. Yes, that show was garbage, bro. That show was garbage as fuck, man. That show was garbage with sticky fingers. But I love the sculpt that they did on his face. Now that I look at him, I like the sculpt. Now, see, the only thing I have that I have a problem with, it didn't come with a gun. Now, you know, Blade needs a gun. And what I did was, let me finish reviewing this guy. And he has nice knee pads, too. I like the way they gave him like a paramilitary look. And if you look at the boots, they're kind of like a colonial look, kind of like referencing Van Helsing a little bit with the covering over the boot right there. Nice detail on the boots and everything like that. This guy is pretty good. This guy is pretty good. I like it. Now, the belt on him, you can take off. You can take this belt off, but I don't feel like pulling it off right now. But, you know, I'll take it off. I'll take it off. I'll take it off so that you guys can see it. There you go. The belt is pretty decent. Now, as far as his alternate head, it's pretty good. And yeah, they did a decent some decent detail on the leg strap that holds his I think these are the metal states or the iron states that he used in like that. It's kind of like he had like this one gun. Remember in the movie, like he would drop the stakes in there and pin them to walls and stuff? Yeah, but in a way, when you think about it, he did always wear kind of like some jeans or some leather type stuff. You know, I don't mind it, but it's not really like a jean. You can't really tell what it is. It looks like military pants in a way, like BT, like some military type pants. So I kind of like them. I like them. Not as bad as I thought it would be. And yeah, got nice muscle detail right there. Not the best. I mean, like, but it's a Marvel Legend. You're not gonna get like NECA, Hot Toys, or Storm Collectibles type quality. Always thought he should rock black tactical pants. Or exactly. Right. Because he out there in the field. He getting it in. Yeah, exactly. I always thought he should. Kind of like when you look at these pants. I don't know. I'm gonna let you look at them closer. But if you look at the pants, they're kind of like some tactical pants. If you really look at them. Hey, what's up, TBJ? How you doing, brother? They're kind of like closer. Hit the like button, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, when I really look at this figure, it's a lot of detail on it. Even on the side of the boots, it has some rivets over here. Like, if you look real good, there's some rivets over there. Give me 1 second, and I'm going to let you guys see something. Since he didn't come with a gun, this is what I did. Oh boy. Who put that in? What is going on? I don't know what. No, oh, okay. One of these boxes fell on it. Stuff is just going everywhere. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. And what I did was, since I couldn't find, since they didn't give him a gun with it. Oh, come on. Don't start. Where in the world did I put this? Okay. All right, guys. Okay, so since he did not come with a gun, look what I did. I got his gun, and it got the clip that you could put in and out, and you can separate this piece. This was from the old one from Toy Biz. Now, I sold the Blade action figure when I heard that they were coming out with one for that Hasbro was doing one. So what we're going to do, he's going to use his gun. I don't care if I break the fingers or whatever the case may be. You can't have Blade without having that gun. I'm sorry. You got to have the gun. Got to have the gun. Yeah, I know, like the tats are missing and all that other stuff. But you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I got to pick which hand I'm going to put Blade's gun in. Because he's going to keep this gun. I don't care what happens. I don't care if I have to take a blow dryer to him and manipulate the plastic and all that other stuff. I can't have Blade without having that gun. You got to have the gun. Like, you know, he doesn't just run around with a sword all day. He need that gun. And I think I'm tearing this figure up. I just literally ruined the wrist of this figure by forcing it in his hand. But I got the gun in his hand. See, look. Look at that. Look at that. Has a whole new level of detail to this Joker. Look at that. Look at that. You are nothing but another dead vampire. This is always trying to ice skate a bill. Remember when he said that? So yeah, I got the gun in his hand. And yeah, I'm going to do some manipulation. I'm going to customize him a bit to where like it can go through the whole, like, you know, his hand can go through like the trigger part right there. So I'm going to customize him a bit. But yeah, I like the figure. I like him a lot. And here he is with the alternate head. I try not to pull him too hard because I broke a figure before doing that jump. Now, you know what? I actually like him with the other head. I like him with both, even though I don't like all that extra. Like, I'd rather him just have a bald head than they do like that. Leave a little bit of hair on the top with some lightning bolt looking jump. Now, here's the alternate head. I actually like this alternate head right here. I like this figure more than I thought I would, because when I first saw him in the package, I said, this looks horrible. This looks absolutely horrible. He looks great. I'm liking this figure. I'm really liking him a lot. Especially now I put the gun in his hand. And of course, you know, he's standing at the standard 6 inches or anything like that. He's not like a big character anyway. But I like the way they didn't over muscularize him or make him too skinny or too big or anything like that. He looks good. He looks real good. I'm liking him. Pretty good detail. I do like the body armor. I'm pretty much going to use this. I'm going to get this guy as a project. Probably get another one just in case I mess him up when I go to customize him. But I like this Blade figure a lot. I really do. It's a great figure. Love the boots right here. I like the boots. Knee pads. This guy looks great. And again, he has the same articulation as the rest of the Marvel Legends, so it's nothing different, nothing special, anything like that. And the head does go up at a pretty decent rate right there. So like, yeah, you gotta have him look up and be like, you are nothing but another dead vampire. So yeah, he's looking pretty good right there. Okay, so we've made it past. I think I covered everything on Blade. We made it past him. So the next figure we're going to go into is, I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys let me know, and I will do that figure. In the meantime, I will talk about the Spider-Man game. Now, the Spider-Man game isn't anything that I don't know. It's not bad, but I don't see why everybody is hollering about, oh, it's amazing, and this, that, and the other. It's all right. It's what you would expect from any Spider-Man game. Now, as far as the storyline is what you would expect from any Spider-Man game. I didn't think it was like this ultimate wow factor. It has some decent, it has some decent, you know, action scenes in it. I love the QTs. The combat is reminiscent or similar to Batman Arkham series, just not as polished, if you ask me. But I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. It's okay. I mean, the customization you can do with the characters in terms of changing the costumes is pretty good. But it's just like any other sandbox game. I mean, I didn't think it was bad, but I didn't think it was like all the praise that everybody's talking about. Like, oh, it should be. Yeah, cool. Exactly. I would say Blade gets an 8.5. He's black, but he ain't Akon Snipes black like in the movie. Plus no trench coat. Yeah, just got to take an X-Acto blade and slice between. Yeah, exactly. And use a heat gun or boiling water. Yeah, exactly. I usually just use like this little small dryer that I have, and it'll heat it up, and then I'll manipulate the plastic and stuff. But do you like the gun that I kept from the Toy Biz one to put in his hand though? I thought it was pretty cool. But the Spider-Man game was okay. I wouldn't say it's like, oh my God, you gotta play this game. Oh, it's okay. I mean, like, it's what you would expect. I mean, it's what I expected, like what I played from any other Spider-Man game. Like, if I'm a long-time video game player, so I mean, like, it was a combination of Web of Shadows and all the other ones. I didn't see anything different. I didn't feel as though like the graphics were absolutely phenomenal that everybody was talking about. It was okay. It was okay. I mean, like, I don't think it was better than the Arkham series. Yeah, it was enjoyable to watch. It was enjoyable to watch. You know, I had fun, but it's like, you know, after a while, I just wanted it over. We're like with the Arkham series for some reason, and I'm not even a Batman fan like that. I had purchased the Batman Arkham series games and never played them. I would always get them, but never played them because I didn't like Batman. I know that's pretty ignorant to say or anything like that. I need to give things a chance, which is what I always do. But yeah, it was like any other Spider-Man game. I don't see what everybody's talking about. Like, oh, it was this, that, and the other. Oh, it's the best Spider-Man game. Oh, 10 out of 10, 9 out of. I was like, it's all right. It's not like, it wasn't like anything I haven't played or expected from any other Spider-Man game. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you. I will do the Prowler. I love the Prowler. Okay, so here we have the Prowler. Let me bring this up right here. Spider-Man, the Prowler, right here. Now, even inside the box, I like the way this guy looks. I like this with the light. I like the way this guy looks. Has a Spider-Man logo up here. Has a beautiful, beautiful art image of the Prowler on the side right there. Another image of him. Same art image on the side of him on the side of the box. Got the Spider-Man logo over here. It's Marvel's Prowler. Now, here's when they started giving them the names for some reason. Got the Spider-Man logo at the top, Marvel Legends on the side, typical window box as usual. On the back, you have a nice product image of the Prowler right there, looking awesome. And it looked like they gave him a different body sculpt. Sorry. It looked like they gave him a different body sculpt, so I'm excited to open up this guy right here. And it says, plagued by memories of his youth and desperate to prove his worth, Prowler turns to a life of crime. I've always loved the Prowler. I've always loved the Prowler. I remember at one point, after a while, he turned into a good guy. But I love the Prowler. I love vigilante-esque type characters. Absolutely love them. And he is part of the Lizard Build-A-Wave. Now, this right here, I have to go and get some more of, because this Spider-Man Noir, that Spider-Man Noir right there, oh my God. I have him, but I don't know where in the world I put him at. Now, that one I'm actually going to do a video for because I love Noir Spider-Man. And within this line, you have Mysterio, you have Marvel's Laser, Marvel's Lasher, Mysterio, Spider-Woman. That's from the alternate universe Spider-Man, the one that from Old Man Logan, I think. You have Noir Spider-Man, you have Spider-Punk, you have Marvel's Prowler, and Gwenpool. See? Now, this Lizard Build-A-Figure right here, I'm going to get all of these. I'll probably sell off, when I get this whole set, I'll probably sell off Marvel's Lasher and Spider-Punk and maybe Gwenpool or either. No, Spider-Man. It all depends on how they look once they come out the package. Because some of these figures look horrible inside the package, but then when you pull them out, they look absolutely amazing. So, okay, so we're going to bust this guy open here. And thank you so much for choosing the Prowler. I love the Prowler. And we're going to open this baby up over here like this. This is also a way for me to get rid of a lot of things, or like pretty much get a lot of stuff out the way in my office that I was going to review that I just never got around to doing it because I've been just so busy with everything. It's going to be such a mess to clean up in here afterwards. Okay. And this guy comes with put that box over there. Let's see. And this guy comes with one Build-A-Piece, and that's the Lizard's leg right here. And that is the right leg. That's the right leg of the Lizard. And only the figure itself. Already, I can tell you I like this figure. All right. Yeah, it seems like they gave this guy a different body sculpt. I like this. And I love the way they did the feet, too. I like the way they did the hands and everything. I'm liking this figure a lot. I really like it. Different body sculpt and everything. And it seems, I love the way they put like the cuff, like I would say like these are his straps or cufflinks or utilities around his ankles and everything like that. They did a great job on this one. This is when Marvel started wising up and not just reusing body sculpts too much. The face design is absolutely amazing. Love the face design. Love the deco in the middle of his chest right here. I love the green and purple scheme that they have going on, like the green and purple scheme that they have going on. Nice hands right here, like a claw hand. You have the wrist shooters and everything like that. The cape is made out of a nice, beautiful vinyl, very flexible. It's easy to look, like you can easily take the cape off, and you know, and the figure looks nice even without the cape. I love the Prowler. Love this Prowler. He reminds me a little bit of Spawn, Deadpool. I love characters with masks on or like paramilitary gear. It's certain characters I like, and it has a peg hole in the back right here, so you can peg it right in the back of the Prowler. Great detail. Nice ab crunch right here. No bleeding of the paint or anything like that. They did a great job on this guy, and it's not just because I like him. Look at his face. He looks good. He looks real good. I love the way they did the hands. The hands are awesome. And whether you know it or not, these right here, like the ankle, I don't know what to call them, like these ankle guards that he has on, they're actually pretty good. I like the design that they put on him. Like they make it seem like his suit is stretched so it looks like it's fabric, not it's just you know, molded in like like it's just molded into the figure. And he came out real stiff. There's nothing loose on him or anything like that. Now, the builder piece for Lizard looks actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. They did great detail on it. A bunch of articulation. He's stiff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heat this. It came super stiff. Like this, one of those stiffness that you feel like if the plastic or the PVC probably bonded together. But I like the muscular structure that they did on them. Looks good. Looks good. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get this get everyone within this wave. They're actually pretty cheap now too. And no, I don't just wait until they get cheap, but it's just that sometimes I don't have the time to grab certain ones and I'm in a rush and stuff like that, and I'll miss the wave. Like I told you before, I haven't had the time to really review my figures like I want to. But this guy looks great. I love what he has going on right here. The Lizard, I'm definitely gonna do a build this figure right here. Now back to the Prowler. I am really, really satisfied with this figure so far. So far, I really like this figure. Even without the cape, it looks great. And with the cape that you can easily slide back over his head like that. You just plug it in the back right there and it stays on. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Just line it up, plug it in. Now, this figure is absolutely amazing. I love it. I absolutely love this figure right here. So let's go into the articulation. Let me see what you guys are saying over there. Okay, you're not really saying anything. All right. So this guy right here is absolutely beautiful. I love the slim build that he has on the side right here. Nice. It looks great. It looks absolutely great. I love it. Absolutely love it. So let's go into the articulation on this guy. And it doesn't come with that many accessories, but honestly, when you do a good figure, it really doesn't need that many accessories, if you ask me. The head goes all the way around if you want to. You can. He came out the package very stiff. The head goes all the way around, arm goes all the way around. Typical articulation that you see on most Marvel Legends. Double hinge elbow, twisted the wrist, pivot up and down, twist at the wrist, has a bicep swivel, has a waist swivel, has a nice ratcheting crotch, ab crunch rather, as you can see. Nice leg split, pretty decent leg split. Not as far as most figures go, but it's not that bad. Has a twist at the thigh right there, double hinge knee, rising knee, twist at the calf right there. Decent pivot, real decent pivot at the ankles right here. Up and down and around, up and down and around. Now I love these cufflinks like that. I don't know what to call them around his ankle. I've forgotten the name of them. The belt is actually separate. It's not molded into the skull. You can actually move this belt up and down. So it's nice. It's nice. I love the insignia in the middle of his chest. They did a great job with this figure. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I know a lot of people be like, oh, he looks like Spawn. He looks like Deadpool. I don't care. Prowler was out before Spawn. The Prowler's been in the Marvel universe a long time. But I absolutely love him. Absolutely love them. They did a great job with this figure. Absolutely amazing job. And if you look real good, it looks like the suit is stretched over him. Like it's really a person inside the suit. Minus the joints, of course, but it's a great job. There's no bleeding whatsoever on the page. Great deco on his face right here. They actually went and did separate paint to do his face if you look real good. The eyes are great. Everything is good on this figure right here. Great, great, great. I really like this figure. This one right here, I would actually, I think I'm going to go for it. Like, honestly, I would say this figure gets 10 nerd pins from me. I'm really liking this figure right here. This Prowler figure looks good. It looks great. And this guy looks like he's standing around about 6.5 inches. I should have bought my tape measure, but it's down in my photo shoot area. This guy looks great. I'm really liking this guy. And I love the way they made his feet kind of like, you know, like how the superhero feet should be. Another thing too with me, I don't like my character. I don't like action figures with small feet. I don't like action figures with small feet and small hands for some reason. I don't like it. Nice, a new sculpt. Surprising they didn't just use a Sentry. Exactly, exactly. I got so tired of that Sentry body sculpt to where like I was like, come on, like what are you doing? Like, yeah, it's a totally different sculpt, Kenny. Completely different sculpt. This one is actually pretty good. I really like this one right here. I'm loving this figure right here. Absolutely love it. I even like the way the back of his head look. And the cape drapes down real far. So, I mean, like, what do you guys think? What you give him? What do you guys want to give him? Me and myself, I would actually go as far as, like, giving this guy a 9.5. I like the Prowler. I like the way he looks. He looks great. Prowler's looking good, man. I like this figure. I'm really liking this figure. And, yeah, it's at the arms, it seems like they reused some parts on the arms, like, you know, they salvaged some parts from other figures, but they completely did a different sculpt, even down to the hands. I haven't seen a figure with those hands yet. I really like this guy. Great choice, Kenny. I really like this guy. I've always liked the Prowler. I've always liked the Prowler. This is a good figure right here. Very good figure. Great choice, Kenny. Great choice. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, like, the paint is actually decent. Because at one point, Marvel was messing up. Hasbro was messing up bad, man. They were messing up real bad. They would just, like, you would see, like where this insignia would be right here, it would be, like, bleeding all off on the here. And then, like, the eyes would be off center. And everything would just be all messed up. But the detail in this figure. And no, you can't move the fingers separately. But, like, and they make, you know what, too, Kenny? They're trying to, I feel as though they're starting, because this is more of the one of the newer Marvel Legend figures from the Hasbro line. I feel as though they're trying to catch up with Storm Collectibles, because this figure isn't hard plastic all the way around. Like, as far as the hands, they kind of like did them how Storm Collectibles uses like that soft, like when it comes to like certain parts, they'll use like a soft vinyl or like a certain soft plastic. But this figure, I really, really, really like. I really like this figure. Again, the Prowler, to me, didn't come with that many accessories, but it definitely gets a 9 from me. A 9.5. Mika gives it a 9. Kenny, what do you give this figure? And we talking about Marvel Legend Standard. Marvel Legend Standard. What do you give this figure? All right, so we're gonna put this guy over here. Wow, this is a well done figure. Can you take these off? No, you can't really take these off. But I mean, like, it's still good. It's good. It's good. I mean, you can pull the hands off and then pull them off, but I like the way like the wrist guards just and the ankle guards just like the ankle and utility guards are just like draping like over his boots and stuff like that, or over his shoes a little bit, and like how they come flush down onto his hands and stuff. They did a great job with this one. All right. So, what's the next figure you guys want me to review? It's up to you guys. In the meantime, I'll still talk about Spider-Man. Spider-Man could have been so. I just don't see where like it took so long to make that game, and everybody was talking about like you know, like when it came out, I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. I really don't. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, like, it was what it was. I mean, like, it's not like I would go back and play the game all over again. I mean, like, I'm just waiting on the DLC. But when it was over, I was just like, all right, good, it's over. Like, you know, and I 100%ed it. I mean, like, you know, people that are new to, I don't know. You got to give me a character to review. I got the Punisher. I got Moon Knight. I got Ben Reilly's Spider-Man. I have who else? This Spider-Woman from the alternate universe. Got Jack-O-Lantern. Got Morbius. Got Peter Parker Spider-Man. Got Pizza Time Spider-Man. Anti-Venom. We have some more Marvel Legends, but this is what I think we can go through these. Somebody say something, or I'll just pick one out. Spidey Woman? Okay. Okay, where did I put her at? Now, this right here, I'm going to be very honest with you. Let's keep that up there. This one right here. Now, before I open her, I'm going to let you know right now, I'm not too fond of her for some reason. Now, it may feel different once I open her up, but already I'm a bit biased of what I feel in terms of the figure. Because I can tell you right now, this is another reuse. And I understand Hasbro does this. All companies do this after a while, especially when they're mass producing figures. They have to reuse parts. I understand. They got to keep costs down, so on and so forth. But Toy Biz would do it sometimes, but as a whole, you were always getting a different sculpt with every figure. You know, I guess I got spoiled with that. Yeah, I really like that Prowler figure. Better than what I expected, because usually from Marvel Legends, I don't expect but so much. But it looks like they're kicking up their game. It looks like they're kicking up their game very well. So give me a second. Hold on, the mailman just came. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab this mail real quick. Yeah, I agree. For Marvel Legends, I would give it a 9 to 10. It's actually really good. And it's sad when you, none of your business, know about yeah, me too. I wasn't expecting that. Not from a Marvel Legend. I wasn't expecting that at all. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab this mail real quick. Okay, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for being so patient with me. Wasn't nothing important in the mail. Wasn't nothing important at all. Okay, so we have this one right here. This is the alternate universe Spider-Woman right here. I think this one was genetically made. I remember reading the comic, and it really didn't grab my attention, but I read it. I think I got it off I read it on my my Marvel app. But yeah, this one's okay. You know, this and the other. I'll see how it looks, but it mimics the same Spider-Woman body that, to me, I can see it already. It's almost the exact same figure as the Spider-Woman figure. Let me try to see if I can grab her off the shelf real quick without dropping a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see. Where is she? 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 I see Spider-Woman, 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 Spider-Woman. It's the black and white one. They reuse that body sculpt so much to where it's just like, it's just beat. It's just beat. Oh, here we go. Found it. Now, I could be wrong, but I think it's the same body sculpt as this Spider-Woman right here. Now, you remember the Spider-Woman I just showed you a little while ago, right? right? Now this one I kind of like. Remember that one I just showed you a little while ago, right? The Gwen one. See? Same ass, same everything. And I understand it's an alternate reality. Now, this Spider-Woman I loved as a kid because it was the one that was on the Avengers. I remember I think she was on the East Coast Avengers. I think it was one of them. She was on the East or West Coast Avengers, one of the two. I used to love reading that comic book. So we're going to use this as a staple, okay? And then we're going to bust her open right now. And, you know, typical Marvel Legends package right here. It actually has an image of Spider-Man on the side. And it has another image of Spider-Man on the side. It does not have her on there. And it just says Marvel Legends Infinite Series. No name, no nothing. Just Spider-Woman. That's it. And it reads on the back here. It says, Warriors of the Web. These heroines trap evildoers with the web-slinging superpowers. That's it. That's all it says. That's it. And they have Spider-Woman and Spider-Girl. Now, this outfit I always did love. I've always loved this outfit, the Ben Reilly outfit on the Spider-Mans and Spider-Mans and Spider-Womans and stuff like that. For some reason, I love it because I like how the wrist guards pretty much, or the web shooters, just sit out on the outside right there. And you have the other figures within the series, which is Daredevil, Ben Reilly, Anti-Venom. Now, Spider-Man 2099 I have back there on the shelf. And then you have the other Spider-Man right there. So let's bust this baby open. And I mean, like, it's typical window box. And it seems like it comes with the what's this? The Hobgoblin Build-A-Piece right here, which is the torso. That Bluefin Storm Sale? No, I didn't get a chance to. I was actually falling asleep when you sent that to me. Are they still going on with that that sale? Hopefully, I'll grab up something after this show is over, after I finish streaming this. Okay, we can take this off right here. Okay, now only thing we have in here is just one figure and a Hobgoblin Build-A-Piece. I was never interested in building that Hobgoblin, so I mean, like, I just let it. You know, I can always get the figures for this. You know, if I ever decide I want to build the Hobgoblin. I like the Hobgoblin, but I think I like the Toy Biz one better. Of course, it's most Toy Biz stuff is what I like better than some of the Hasbro stuff, but I still like the Hasbro stuff. They're starting to step up their game. They're stepping up their game a lot now. Now, as I suspected, it's the same body sculpt. See? Same body sculpt, same body sculpt, same body sculpt, same body sculpt. So, I mean, like, you know, it is what it is. But I do like, they put like a, how can I say, a glittery, not even glittery, but like a shiny type of paint where her spider is, where the spider is, if you can look real good. It's not white. It's like a vanilla, sparkling or something like that. Now, I like the way the fingers are with the white on it and everything like that. I like the way the hair sticks out. Everything like that. They did great detail with the hair. A lot of nice brush and wear in there, like, you know, brush or like shading in within the hair. Nice. They gave a nice butt, but that's the same. What's the name that they put on this Spider-Woman here? Exact same one. All this was a repaint. That's it. Repaint and resculpt of the head. That's it. Same figure. Same figure. But I mean, like, it isn't bad. It isn't bad. I mean, like, but I don't even think I need to go into the articulation. Yeah, I will go into the articulation of this girl right here. Hair goes all the way around. You can make it go all the way around, but you want to be careful because of the hair back here. You got a small ab crunch, no ratchet right here. Typical, goes all the way around. single hinged elbow, no double hinge. It's on a single hinge elbow right here. It has a pivoting, twisting wrist right here that if you can see. Leg split is pretty decent. Goes forward, goes back, goes forward, goes back. There's a twist at the thigh right here. Double hinge knee it's a double hinge knee right here. Ab rock at the ankle. Has a calf twist right here. No bicep swivel. You usually don't get too much bicep swivel on the female characters. That's just the way it is. And I mean, like, that's it. Same thing goes on the other side right here. That's it. I mean, you know, she has a balled up fist. I mean, it's a solid color. Everything seems like it's I'm trying to look at it. Now the face sculpt I do like. I like the face sculpt. I love the face sculpt. Face sculpt is good. The hair, the way the hair is sticking out is pretty decent. I like it. Will I keep her? I might. I don't know. But if I look at her one day and she just looks too like similar to like the favorite Spider-Woman I like right here, then yeah, I think I might have to sell her. The designs right here, I think it would have been great if they just kept this off right here and just, you know, because I know that's the design they gave her in the comic book. But if they had just kept this off of right here, I think it would have been great. But it's just like a bland figure. It's nothing really wowing me about this figure. It's not a bad figure, but it's you know, it's just like, you know, if I was the loser, I wouldn't be like, damn, what the fuck? Now, what I like is that they did a nice little collarbone structure right here. If you look real good, if you look at the collarbone, they did a nice little some nice detail right there on the collarbone. Chest size is decent and everything like that. But I mean, like, it's a typical Marvel Legends figure. Now, the Spider-Woman figure that Marvel Legends did, that Hasbro did, it I do like, is the original Spider-Woman, that the yellow and red one, the yellow, white, and red one. That one looks amazing. I have it up there on the shelf. Looks amazing. This one right here, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you about it. There's not much I can go into about this figure than what you see right here. It's like a burgundy and white, but it's not white. I know it may look like it's white on the camera, but it's not. It's like a beige type of glittery cream look. I do love the face sculpt. Now, the face sculpt I like. The head sculpt I like. The design of the hair that they gave her is pretty decent. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out after the stream. I'm gonna go check it out after the stream, see what I could grab up for cheap. Because they had some pretty good prices going on there. Is that place you sent me, are they reputable? Yeah, but that's about it. That's about it right there. I don't know. I would say I give her. I wanted to go in more detail about it. I think I covered everything on her, but I mean, the only thing I like about her is the face, the head sculpt, and the hands, and the white with the white paint on them. But I mean, I don't like these feet. I don't like the feet that they put on her. Now, no, when it comes to a female character, I don't want them to have big feet or big hands or anything like that. But I don't know. I don't know. And there's a bit of warping too. There's a bit of warping on this leg right here. This leg right here is a bit warped if you look real good. So, I mean, like, she's all right. I mean, I would give her, because of the body sculpt mimicking too closely the other female body sculpts, I would give her, what? I say a 5 out of 10 nerd pins. No pocket protector. You're just getting the leaky pins. That's it. Because they didn't do anything. And it just takes more. I mean, like, you know, it's the same figure. It's the exact same figure. All they did was just throw a different head on it. It's the exact same figure. Same feet and everything. See, look. So, yeah. Moving right along. Put her over there. What's the next figure you guys want me to review? You guys let me know. But as far as like bearded bum Ryu for 40. Yeah, that's what I want. I want that Ryu. I need that Ryu. I need that Ryu badly. I need that Ryu. But yeah, as far as the Spider-Man game, the storyline was decent. I mean, like certain parts of it were just like, you know, honestly, cool. We'll do Anti-Venom next. Anti-Venom is all the way at the bottom. Wish me luck that I don't knock all this shit down. Okay. Okay, so here we have Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom. Got the Spider-Man logo up there. Typical window box as you would get with most Marvel Legends. Has another image of Spider-Man right there. Another image of Spider-Man right there. You know, typical licensing stuff on the bottom. It says Anti-Venom Marvel Legends logo right here. It says Anti-Venom right there. You got a nice image of the product in the inside of Anti-Venom right there. And it comes with the, this would be the, I think this would be the right leg of Hobgoblin. All right. Now, Anti-Venom is one of those characters. When I read him in the comic book, I actually liked him. Because he was like a purity. Kind of like he was trying to purify the symbiotes and all that other stuff that it just turned bad after a while and stuff. Well, he didn't turn bad, but it turned bad. The whole scenario just turned out ugly, you know. And then from there, a lot of other stuff transpired to where like he became, you know, what's his name? Flash Thompson became the Venom with the guns and stuff like that. There was a lot that went on with that, but yeah, typical stuff. And it says back here on the back, let me get a little bit closer so you guys can see it. It says, this symbiote can bring pain or heal disease and all that power is under Eddie Brock's control. Yeah, see? Yeah, I remember the story somewhat because I read it. It was pretty good. It was drawn well too. That's why I think I enjoyed it. So let's buzz out Anti-Venom. And if you want to look up any of the bios on this stuff or anything like that, you know, they're not paying me to do this, nor am I getting endorsed to do anything. Check out some of the bios on the Marvel website. They'll tell you about Anti-Venom. Because sometimes the lore changes up and people will be like, oh, no, it didn't happen this way, this, that, and the other. Me, I've been reading comics since I was a kid. That's well over 30 years. Well over 35 years I've been reading comics. So, I mean, you know, a lot of times things change up and things don't align with what I know. Things don't align with what they know. So you gotta go that you gotta just go on by what they have up there. Me myself, I go to Wikipedia most of the time, or either besides me reading the books and speaking on what I know, I'll go to Wikipedia just to look it up. Because sometimes they just totally abolish the original lore of most of these characters. Like Venom's storyline is just completely different now from when I grew up reading it and how it came about. It came about during Secret Wars, from the suit that Spider-Man was given. So here we have the figure inside right there. And again, I think they did what they did it. Oh boy. As much as I like the character, this is like it's the Superion though. Like they did it again. Like, come on, man. And you have the right leg to what's his name? Hobgoblin right here. Okay. Put that over there. Put this over here. Put this over here. And I mean, I'm so tired of seeing this mold. I mean, yeah, they did the hands different. And everything like that. But I mean, it looks odd. This figure looks disproportionate. This figure really looks disproportionate. I don't like it right now. And I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. There's some issues right here by his mouth, if you look real good. The minute I saw all of this down here with the tiny feet, the superium, well, this is nothing but like, it's like they mashed two different figures together. If you look at the top of it, it's completely different from the bottom. And then they just painted it. They just molded the plastic. The plastic is molded in white right here. It's molded white plastic, and they just painted this on right here. And they just lazily stuck this piece on the back right here. I'm very disappointed with this figure. Very disappointed with this figure. I don't like it. Face sculpt is okay. Face sculpt is okay. A little bit of bleeding right there if you look on the armband right there. Its body doesn't, its top half doesn't match its bottom half at all. Exactly. Exactly. This thing looks horrible. This thing looks horrible. The spider just looks, I don't know. It's just, I don't like this. Now, if they had gave him slimmer legs, I don't like this foot. This foot is absolutely ugly. It looks like a Peter Pan slipper or something like that. I don't like the heel that's sticking out in the back right there. Let's get this over and done with. Typical head goes all the way around. Arm goes all the way around. Twist out. It has a bicep swivel, double hinged elbow. Oh, God, this figure is so ugly. This figure is ugly. Even when I try to put it in different poses, it's these legs. These legs are hideous. These legs are absolutely hideous. The body, again, the top body does not match the bottom half. This is two different figures that they just slapped together. The face sculpt is all right, but I mean, like, it's just horrible. And this right here, you can take this off. I would actually keep this off of the figure versus like keeping it on. It looks it's very cheap looking, squishy vinyl. You know, it's just horrible. You got to twist the thigh, double hinge knee, twisted the ankle, twisted the at the calf, right? Got to twist the calf right here. Pivoting, rocking. Don't like it. Don't like it. Got a nice leg split right there. Pretty decent leg split. I would more so keep the figure like this, and even like that, I just don't like these legs. This bottom half is just nothing but, this was a very, very sloppy attempt at Hasbro. They put no thought into this. They just slapped it together and threw some white paint on it. Maybe if I put it in some different poses, it'll look better. But like as a whole, I don't like this figure at all. Double hinged knee. You know, got a little bit of a ratchet. Yeah, you got a nice ratchet in the ab right here. Nice ab crunch, twisted the waist and everything like that. Detail in the face is okay, but there's a lot of I don't know if you can see that little mistake right there. Maybe it's just the figure I purchased, but there's a mistake. You know, there's an issue with like, I don't know. It's like some fading of the paint right there. It's probably the figure that I got, but I'm not digging this at all. I'm not digging this figure at all. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You know, again, you got your foot pegs on the bottom. You know what it is and stuff like that. And the number on the back of the thigh right there. No. A cheap attempt at like mimicking like the shards that were on like his arm and stuff like that. It just doesn't look like they went into any type of effort to like really make this a decent figure. This looks like, honestly, this looks like a dollar store figure. Like, you know, when they get a hold of like some stuff and they just, I don't know. I'm so tired. And again, I'm with you, Kenny. I'm so tired of this Hyperion, Hyperion mode right here. Those legs, I don't like it. I don't like those feet or anything like that. It just looks cheap. It looks like two different figures merged into one. The top does not. The top of this figure, look. The top part, the bottom part. It looks like two different figures. It looks like it belongs. This bottom part looks like it belongs in a Master of the Universe figure. Honestly. Let's do a comparison. Look. If you were going to make him big like that, the whole figure should have been big. It should have been much bigger. You know, you got a pig hole on the back of his back right here to plug the figure in the back. You know, plug this. I guess it's supposed to be like the wild aspect of the symbiote. It looks so cheap and stingy. It doesn't even look wild like in the comic book how it did. It's a very poor attempt at remaking Anti-Venom. This one I'm definitely going to sell. I'm going to put this up on eBay. So if you're interested in it, check out the eBay store. I'm going to put this up on there within my next Marvel Legends run, because I'm going to sell off some of my Marvel Legends that I'm no longer interested in or just don't like anymore, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I'm very disappointed in this figure. Just let me know what you guys think of it. Yeah, exactly. He looks like he got on Crocs. I don't like it. Who cares about the show? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you that you love the shades. I actually wear shades to keep the lights from tearing up my eyesight and everything like that, because the LED lights will tear your eyes up. I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, I don't like this figure. So far we had a couple of good ones, like this one right here. I don't know. Maybe I don't want my thought process to influence what you guys think of this figure, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Maybe after the show, I'll really take him to the side and look at him and pose him next to some other figures. But nah, it wasn't like how I did Blade. It wasn't like I instantly fell in love like I did when I pulled out the Prowler and when we pulled out Blade. This guy looks horrible. So I just want to get him out the way. I give him a 2 out of 10 nerd pins. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. The design, I like the way it curls up at the top. That bottom looks stupid. It doesn't match. You can't just throw that Hyperion mold on everything and expect it to work when it comes to big characters. You got to start resculpting. And again, I understand this was back when they were still just reusing, and that's what it is. But I don't like it. I don't like this at all. All right. So I give him 2 out of 10 nerd pins. I mean, poor attempt. This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. It looks, you know what it looks like? It reminds me of when they were doing the superhero movies back in the early 90s, and they were putting the exosuits on people and they would fit all clunky on them and everything like that. You can't even stand this character right. And I would say he's standing at around about 7 inches, because that's what they use on the Hyperion mold. I think if they had really done a different sculpt, they didn't even go into any effort as far as making his forearms it just looks like a cheaply made figure. You got to really see this in person. I'm trying to show you as much as possible. So I don't want my thoughts to influence what you feel for this figure or how but I don't like it. I don't like this one at all. So that one out the way. Next one. I didn't like that figure. I didn't like Anti-Venom at all. Hasbro does their figures like how Customizing in the 90s did when they sent in pics to Wizard magazine, just repaints with slight touch-ups. Exactly. I don't like that they did that. I don't like that figure at all. I did not like that figure. I didn't like it. So I mean, give me another figure to review. Punisher. Okay, cool. All right. Now, I'm a very big fan of the Punisher. I have so many different Marvel Legend Punisher action figures to where I can't begin to tell you. I know I have well over 8 Marvel Legends. You got to pardon all the dust that was on this because he's been sitting up there for a while. I don't know how I'm going to like this figure, but again, this is back when they were reusing body sculpts and stuff like that. Sometimes it works. Sometimes I don't mind. Sometimes the same body sculpt doesn't. I don't mind. But we'll see. And I'm a very big fan of Frank Castle. I love Punisher comics. I even love Frankencastle. And if you don't know who Frankencastle is the bastard creation of Frank Castle when he got all messed up and he got killed, and they put him back together and called him Frankencastle and stuff like that. It was great. So yeah, it says ruthless vigilante Punisher single-handedly takes down crime one bad guy at a time. Exactly. if they were going to do a Venom figure, they should have used the Hulk. They should have used a Hulk body sculpt or something like that. I'll show you a Venom figure that they did very well to this day. I mean, like, most of the Venom figures that they do are absolutely amazing. That's why when I grabbed because I think I got somebody to pick up the anti-Venom for me, and when I got it, I was like, what the hell? But I'll show you a Venom figure that I think is done very, very well. Hold on. Okay. All right. Now these two this Venom figure, I absolutely love. I love this Venom figure. We are Venom. I love how veiny he is. I love how, like, the paint that they put on him. Who is this? I think this is Toy Biz. This is the type of work Toy Biz used to do. A lot of people were like, yo, this is a scary looking Venom, but you have to understand he's a monster. He's not supposed to look like, because in the comic books, more and more as Eddie Brock wore that suit, the more and more profound the Venom symbiote made itself, or made apparent, like, look, yeah, Eddie Brock here, but we essentially we running the show, so we're gonna get wild with you. And I like how they extended the jaw and everything like that. If you look at it, I love this Venom figure. Absolutely love it. You see the veins and everything. It looks like the symbiote is just like just moving around on him and everything like that. This figure right here is my go-to Venom figure. I love this Venom figure. I love how wild they did it, like in the McFarlane style right there. If you look at the top, he's old. I've had him for a very, very long time. I would say he's well over, he's almost probably like 20 years old. No lie. I've had this Venom figure for a long time. I love this Venom figure. Now there's another one that I actually like, and I thought this one was great too. And who did this one? This is the one Hasbro did. This one right here. I like it with the scorpion tail. This is when what's his name? The Scorpion that got a hold of the Venom symbiote. This one is nice. This is how he's supposed to look. Everything is well proportioned. It looks right on him and everything like that. He looks gnarly, like dangerous and shit like that. That anti-Venom just looks whack as hell, man. Look at it. In comparison, and no, I know they're not supposed to look the same. I'm not saying they're supposed to look the same, but look. This is garbage. This is good, in my opinion. Look at this. Foot all mangled and stupid. It's just dumb. I hate that figure. But yeah, that Venom figure looks great. Now, get these guys out of the way. On to the Punisher. And this figure right here, I don't know about this. I'm looking at it in the package right now. Again, typical standard blister package window package that you usually get from Marvel Legends right here. You got the Punisher skull right there, which looks cool. I like that. At Marvel Legends, it says the Punisher right there. Marvel Legends up here. Nice art of the Punisher on the side of Frank Castle right there. Even though I do like the more grizzled look on the Punisher, but like I guess this one harkens back to the original Punisher comic book right here. Licensing and all that other, you know, mumbo jumbo right there. And beautiful product image of him on the back right here, if you can see it. And it says, oh yeah, I read this already, the Ruthless Vigilante. And the Punisher, the action figures within this line, we've already been through. It was Morbius, Wind Spider, Jack-O-Lantern. I forgot this guy right here. I got him. I didn't even bother to open him. The Beetle's daughter, the old school Venom that they did that Hyperion body with that looks horrible. And yeah, those are the figures within the line. This Ben Reilly Spider-Man, I like them. Okay, so let's bust this guy open. Ah, they're doing it again, man. Okay. So, all right. So he pretty much comes with the same material as a Deadpool figure came with, or the, you know, in certain aspects, the bazooka, this little spaz shotgun looks like him, but the only thing different is this gun right here. Now I'm glad that they gave it like the army colors right here. Let's take it out the package, you'll see. And his head came off and I went to what's the name? Okay. Now it comes with rocket launcher. No missile. No missile will go on the inside. I don't know why they didn't put the missile in there. I never kissed anybody. It didn't come with any missile. Comes with shotgun, white shotgun. Okay, I don't understand why they gave him a white shotgun or anything like that. You know, he's a murderer. I don't think he wants to be noticed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But then again, the Punisher's psychopath. Sometimes he wants you to notice him. So yeah, this probably fits in. There's a bit of warping within the gun, but you know that can easily be remedied with a heat gun or anything like that. And we have a heavy machine gun. I have a heavy machine gun. Can you see it? Now this right here is actually done pretty well. It's a nice length too, which is the problem that I have with NECA. NECA sometimes will make large weapons small. This right here is actually pretty good. Nice detail on it. Nice wear, nice paint. They gave it like the nice little brush metal look and everything like that on the gunmetal. Nice length too. And he also comes with an alternate head, the grizzled head, the chiseled head. But it still looks like he's like happy. Like I'm used to my Punisher being like looking like he'd been through some shit. Nice little touch they gave here with the little piece of hair coming down and everything like that. Pretty decent face sculpt, but I mean, like, it could have looked a bit more grizzled and chiseled if you ask me. The Punisher's a gnarly guy. He's like very surly and always scowling or some shit like that. Which, of course, and you know, and again, I try to tell. Well, you know, if you haven't seen the Netflix Punisher series, you're missing a treat. It's not for kids. Very violent, very brutal, but it's good. It pays homage to the comic very, very, very well. Very well. I like the chiseled head. The other one makes him look like Rambo. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, he used to wear that in the comic book sometimes. I know when he was messing around with Elektra, he was going through that nonsense and stuff like that. He would wear like the headband. And usually it's longer than that. It's kind of like almost like it would usually come down to here. Now, the figure looks pretty decent. I mean, like, it's not bad, but I've had other better, Marvel Legend action figures and stuff like that. I don't mind it, but I guess it's harkening back to like the classic look of the Punisher, like when he first was introduced and everything like that. Face sculpt is decent, body design is decent. I love the harness that they've given him, like the chest harness that they've given him around here with the grenades on the side and the shotgun shells, and you know, like the belt, the big belt. I like when the Punisher has the big utility belt around his waist, like more paramilitary. And it has like a peg hole in the back, so you can just put the bazooka there or the rocket launcher, whichever one you want to call it, on his back. So it's pretty cool. And of course, you got the crappy numbers on the back right there. Got some nice foot pegs on the bottom, you know, all the licensing stuff on the bottom right here. I don't know how I feel about this figure just yet. I do like the face design. I like the face design, but I'm just used to my Punisher figures looking a little bit more chiseled and hard looking, like, because I have some Toy Biz ones and I have a few other Punisher figures where I mean, like, he looked like he just been through it. And again, if you haven't seen the Punisher series on Netflix, it's a definite treat. Jon Bernthal portrays a wonderful, I mean, amazing Punisher. He does an excellent Punisher. I mean, like, you know, the black, there's no, you can't call it black painted. The only thing that's painted on here is the skull in the middle of his chest, or the skull insignia in the middle of his body or his torso right here. Everything else is pretty done well. This is like, you know, I like the little shotgun shells and the little rivets. I mean, the buckshot, the shells, the copper casing of the shells on the bottom that they gave it right there. The grenades are pretty well detailed. Not bad. Not bad at all. How you doing? Arm goes all the way around. Sorry. Arm goes all the way around. Head goes all the way around. Right there. Arm goes all the way around. Twist. Is it a twist at the waist? Let me find out. Yeah, it's a twist at the waist. But because of the belt right here, you can't really twist it. Now, there's some nice detail in between here. This belt doesn't, yeah, you can unlatch this belt back here. If you look back here, there's some latches right here. Some pegs right here that you can just peel this away, but I'm not going to do it because that's going to be hell getting it back on. The chest, how can I say, the holster or the chest, I don't know. It's can this come off? No, I don't think this can come off. I don't think it can come off. But again, it's the same body sculpt as the other figures that are in the line. I mean, like, Punisher is muscular, but he's not that muscular. I don't know. I don't know. The boots, I don't like. I don't like these boots at all. I don't like these boots at all. I don't like it. But getting back into the articulation, you got a nice ratcheting ab crunch right here. Twisting the waist, but you can't go but so far. Leg split is pretty decent. Forward, you can go forward that far. You can go back that far. Twisted the thigh, just like other Marvel Legends. Twisted the thigh, double hinge knee for the rising knee. Twisted the oh my God, I would have thought. I think I need some water. Getting a little dehydrated here. Twisted the calf right here. Okay, ankle pivot. Okay, ankle pivot. Not that bad. It's okay. You know, it more goes to the side than it would go up and down like the other figures. I mean, it has some, but not as much. You can't go fully up, but you can do a like pretty decent pose with them. And the same goes on this side too. They both, you know, mimic each. This side mimics the other side over here. But I mean, like, let's switch the head. This is this head right here. Let's put this one on. See how it looks right there. There we go. You know what? He actually looks a little bit better, but I mean, like, he needs to be showing some teeth or something like that. This is supposed to be his, like, 5 o'clock shadow face. I mean, like, I don't think I like the length of his neck. His neck looks like, I don't know. He's all right. It's okay. Let me see how he looks with his weapons in his hand. Okay. And his wrist, typical twist of the wrist, up and down. What you would expect. What you would expect. And I told you he has a bicep swivel. I hope I covered everything on him. We're going to see how these weapons fare in his hand. And you know, they didn't separate any of the fingers, so you can pretty much like put the finger through the trigger or anything like that. Can you hold them with both hands? Let's see. Somewhat. Yeah, I know the Mezco Punisher is awesome, but you know, like sometimes I like to get the figures within the line, but I don't mind mix and matching my figures or anything like that. You can do some double hand action, but again, you're gonna have to take a blow dryer or something to it. Trying to get some double hand action going on here. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, you can do some double hand action. You can do some. But his face is just like so extra regular. Like he's like, I like killing. Look at him. He's like, I like killing. That face doesn't look hard enough for me. Now, again, I don't know what it is. I don't like these feet. I don't like these feet. I don't like that they were putting on the Marvel Legends for a while. Because they put them on Captain America at one time too. Like, you know, I don't like them. I don't like them. But I don't mind the figure. I don't mind the figure. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Not that bad. And yeah, some people may say, well, you collect Master Universe, they use the same body sculpts all the time. Yeah, but I'm used to that with them. I mean, like, even when I was a kid, like, that's what they used to do, like, reuse body sculpts. And a lot of, you know, they did it with other toys, but this right here, no. Not my Marvels, not my DCs and stuff like that. See? And here is the other shotgun right here. This shotgun I don't like. I don't like it at all. I didn't even like it with Deadpool because they gave the same weapon to Deadpool. Yeah, exactly. It does look off. It looks very off. It looks very off. You see? I don't know. I don't know. This guy isn't bad, but I mean, like, he's very generic looking. I guess that's what that's the look they were going for when they did this, because I heard they're coming out with another Punisher action figure. Like they're gonna release another one. He isn't bad, but I mean, like, he isn't like, I'm not wowed by him like I was with the Prowler. Like the Prowler, I'm sorry to say, this Prowler figure looks absolutely amazing. It looks amazing. This guy just looks. It's not bad. It just looks. Now you know what? Back in the day, maybe in the '90s, I would have found this figure amazing. But like, given today's detail and the type of quality that I'm getting and articulation and that I'm getting from most toy companies now, this is like mediocre, very mediocre, extra regular. I wouldn't be like, yo, look at my new Punisher figure, this, that, and the other. No, he's all right. He's all right. All right. So, I mean, I would give him, I mean, I'll give the Punisher, this Punisher, I give him I give him a 4 out of 10 nerd pins. I give him a 4 out of 10. He's not bad, but I mean, I don't know. The face sculpt, not really digging it. Even though it's done clean. You know, the eyes are like centered correctly and everything like that. I'm just not digging it. It just looks too normal, like too regular. It doesn't look like the Punisher. It doesn't look like the Punisher at all. Here's the alternate head. It looks like the Punisher, but I don't know. It just, I don't know. Should have been a little bit better. A little bit better. This actually could have been like a Clark Kent base scope. For Superman or some junk like that. Look at him. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. All righty. We're going to take a little break for a second because I am getting parched. You guys come up with a figure you want me to review next. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more figures to go. We got 7 more figures to go. What I'm going to do is get a little bit of water and eat a little something, but I'm still here. I'm still here because everything is right here. I'm just going to open up some water right here, and we still keep the show going. Keep the show going. You give him a 6? I give him a 4. I give him a 4. And he didn't come with a builder piece because that one was like kind of like exclusive or separate to itself. But yeah, they could have done better. They could have done much better than that. I expected more than that. I don't know. All right. But if you want to, you can probably do it. You know what? Should I keep going with this, or should I do another one tomorrow or something like that? You guys let me know. What you want me to keep going, or you want me to do another one later on this week? Because in a way, this is definitely helping me get some of this stuff out the way, because I had a lot of action figures that I was supposed to review that I never got around to. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's it. That's it. And no, you couldn't even bring the kickstand down on the M60. You couldn't even bring the kickstand down. They didn't give you a rocket or like anything to put inside of. Yeah, I like the light machine gun too. I like the light machine gun too. Okay. All right. So, I mean, in the mean, to do the rest today. Okay. So, you want me to just finish this up? In the meantime, I'm going to run to the kitchen real quick, grab a little bite. It'll only take me a second, because I'm going to just grab something small like a hard-boiled egg or something like that, just to protein up. All right. So, what's the next figure you want me to do? We have Moon Knight. We have Jack-o'-lantern. We have Ben Reilly Spider-Man. We have Morbius. We have Peter Parker Spider-Man and Party Time Spider-Man and Pizza Time Spider-Man. You guys let me know. I'm just going to run to the kitchen real quick. Yeah, I agree. The face does need a few scars on it. I wasn't really digging the lack of it just looked too clean for the Punisher. When like unlike, you know, again, you have to understand at one point we were being given wonderful detail when it came to action figures in the 90s and late 2000s. Early 2000s. 90s and early 2000s, we were given some great detail. From the mid 90s to the early 2000s, we were given some great detail, amazing detail. To where like one part at one time, Marvel Legend was actually doing a very good job with detail and comic book accuracy and stuff like that, and different body sculpts. And again, I understand that you have to bottoms up, hard-boiled egg, hot sauce. I understand that sometimes that you have to conserve money, that you have to save money. But when it gets to the point where like you're just pushing everything out with the same body sculpts over and over and over again, people don't like it. People don't like it at all. I know I don't like it. Now, see, Master Universe, I'm used to that because that's what they are. They've always been that. And every now and then they'll change up some body sculpts and stuff. Minus the 2000X line. Now, the 2000X line of Master Universe was absolutely phenomenal. Even with its limited articulation, I absolutely loved it. But Hasbro has been doing some different face sculpts and different body sculpts as of recent, because I guess they were their stuff was starting to sit on the shelf and people wasn't buying it, i.e. Star Wars. So yeah. You gotta do something different. But they have been doing something different now. Now, Storm Collectibles, oh my God. I already heard that they're going to do Kenshiro. I can't wait. I love Fist of the North Star. Hokuto no Ken. I can't wait for the game. I'll probably stream a little bit of the game later on today. The Fist of the North Star demo, because it's kind of like a little story mode that let you do and stuff like that. You can practice doing combos and killing other bad guys within the wasteland. I love Fist of the North Star. And again, like you said, Nanya, it's similar to Yakuza. Yeah. So, got that out the way. What's the next figure you want me to review? A bust open. Again, you're helping me clear up some of this inventory around here that I wasn't able or had the time to review. What's the next figure you want me to review? All right. Yeah. Yeah, man. Okay. Sort myself out. Pizza Spidey, of course. You know what? I want to see Pizza Spidey. There we go. Let's see. Pizza Spidey, Pizza Spidey, Pizza Spidey. I think this is him right here. Here we have Pizza Spidey. Spider-Man. And I don't need to tell you what's going on with this right here. This is when you can tell, like they were just like, they wasn't even giving them their own particular art. They were just like throwing Spider-Man on the side of the boxes and stuff like that. You know, just, I don't know. Hasbro is weird. Hasbro is weird. But like this one right here, I think I'm just from looking in the package, I think I'm gonna like this figure right here. I think I'm gonna like this figure. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. You got the Spider logo up here, typical window box as before, Marvel Legends, Spider-Man, Spider-Man image, art image on the side, another Spider-Man art image on the side. Got a nice product image of Spidey on the back with his mask half up. I like the fact that they have his mask half up like that. You got the other figures within the wave. You got the shitty garbage as Anti-Venom. Also Marvel 2099, the Daredevil I actually like. This one was garbage. Ben Reilly Spider-Man 2099, and then Pizza Time Spidey. I call it Pizza Time Spidey because there are a bunch of Spider-Man figures they have out there, but they call this one's Pizza Time Spidey because it has pizza. Duh. And it helps build the Hobgoblin. And it has the left leg piece of the Hobgoblin inside. All right, so we're going to bust this baby open real quick. Let's take this tape off. All right. And over there. And over there. Now, you know what? I actually like this Spider-Man. Oh. About to knock some stuff over. He comes with different hands, different punching hands, different masks. You know, he has a halfway rolled up. It has a pizza right here and the left leg to Hobgoblin. Left leg to Hobgoblin looks pretty decent right there. Pretty cool. Got the buckles on the side. Nice articulation, you know, on a double hinge knee as the other ones. At what's this? Ankle rocker, pivot up and down. You know what it is. See? Look. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Put that over here. Now, the accessories that it comes with, I actually like. You got the web shooting hand right here, which looks cool. Like this right here. The other wall crawling hand right here. So that was the that's somebody ringing the bell. This looks good. And I love the comic book look to it. See, this is when they started doing like different sculpts because people were starting to complain. This is more the modern type stuff that was coming out with Spider-Man. All right. We got the fist right here. Looking good. The other fist right here. Looking good. Nice detail on the fist. They went with the webbing all the way around if you look. Bing, 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 bing. Anybody remember that old Spider-Man game that Konami came out with back in the day where Spider-Man walked all hunched over like this and he was like Spider-Man? And then when he hit it, it'd be like walk, 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 chop, chop like that. It was a weird game. And you would be fighting these big fat guys. They'd be like, ah! No, I like these guys with masks on. They had electric sticks and stuff. I remember that. But this Spidey face right here, I absolutely love. I love the way they did this. They did a great job. Nice face sculpt, nice paint apps, nice paint on it. No bleeding where the mask connects and separates from the face and all that stuff. I love the way they did the eyes and everything. They did a great job on the Spider-Man. Isaac Clarke. I think Trump is the Jesus. Trump equals Jesus. See his compliment, religious attitude, patriotism. Trump really made me cry out. I look, what the hell? Thanks for joining the stream, Isaac Clarke. Isaac Clarke. I'm going to show you a few images, and I want you to tell me what you think. Isaac Clarke, I absolutely love Dead Space. That's how I knew that name. I love Dead Space. And here's Spider-Man's pizza right here. Thanks for tuning in the stream. Hit the like button, brother. Here's his pizza right here. Now, the pizza, I think they actually did a pretty deep, like, let me get my big clunky fingers out the way so you can see it. Let me see. New York pizza. I don't know if you can see it too well. I'm trying not to drop it. But yeah, it's pretty, it's not bad. Not bad. I like the pizza. I like the pizza that they gave him. You can see it. There you go. See? All right. Now, on to the figure. This figure looks good so far. It's comic book accurate. I like the way it looks. He has a flat feet. They're wide in certain areas, like he got on like a pair of socks and stuff like that. You see? It's nice. It's well proportioned. The legs are nice and slim, contortion, like, you know, nice contortion within his body right here. Nicely proportioned within his body right here. Face sculpt is great. Looks like Spider-Man. And everybody, I know a lot of people are like, how can you mess up Spider-Man? I've seen some Spider-Man figures that were actually absolutely horrible. Believe me when I tell you. This one looks good. He's not too muscular. He's not too big. He's not too small. He's the right size Spidey should be. And he had to swivel out. What I like is that with this one, and again, he has the swivel out arms. You see, look, they got the swivel going on right there. Tons of articulation. I'm totally digging it. I like the insignia in the middle of the chest right here. It actually looks like it's actually embedded in his chest, and they painted it in the inside. So this Spider-Man looks good. I'm really liking this Spider-Man. I'm really liking this Spider-Man. And I have every Spider-Man figure that has came out for Hasbro and Toy Biz. I love Spider-Man. I love the classic suit look. He's nice and slim, like Spider-Man should be. They did a great job with this Spider-Man so far. And the articulation is really, really good on this one. Head goes up, goes down, goes all around like that. Waist twist, nice, beautiful ab crunch for some awesome Spidey poses. Legs come up real far, double hinge knee. You can do like some funky poses like Spider-Man does and stuff like that. Love these hands. I love these hands right here. Love these hands. Absolutely love these hands right here. Got a nice bicep swivel, double hinge elbow. If you can see, double hinge elbow. Nice swivel on the wrist right there. Pivot up and down. I mean, this guy, they did him very well. Got a nice twist at the thigh. Nice, no twist. Wow, no twist at the calf. Look at that. That's strange. That's strange, but I don't mind these feet because it's the way Spider-Man's feet is supposed to be. Kind of like a ducky looking foot. That's the way Spider-Man's foot is supposed to be. Not a boot, not a shoe, but like a sock, like he's got on socks or some junk like that. Nice wide feet. I like that. This Spider-Man is actually pretty good. And he feels very sturdy and like very sturdy. You can really, like, you know, get like some funky poses going with him and stuff like that. See? Great. Great. This Spider-Man looks real good. I'm loving this Spider-Man. One for JJ. That high kick that he does and stuff like that. This Spider-Man figure I'm actually liking. Even without it having any ankle, any calf twist right here, this figure is great. And the same articulation is on the other side right there. Has the beautiful, like, beetle-looking spider that's usually on Spider-Man's back. My phone just did some weird shit over here. It just turned itself on. Take it off the charger. This figure is great. I'm really digging this figure. I love the way they kept to the classic design of keeping it like, you know, like he has like the pointed insignia right here, or like the pointed deco right here in his abdomen area. Nice muscle detail. You got the wings and everything going on. This guy looks great. They did this Spider-Man real nice. Now let's switch some heads right here. Come on, Danae, don't break it. Because I actually like this Spider-Man figure. Right? Took this head off. Again, look at the face sculpt on that. It's beautiful. And they actually sculpted the eyes on. It's not just like they're just painted on. Can you see it? The web paint looks great on here. And of course the head is on the peg hole, like the other ones. I remember one time I broke the peg off putting this thing on. I don't want to break it like I did last time. What figure was that I busted the head off of? I forgot which one it was. It was a Marvel Legend. The switchable head. I think it was my was it my what do you call him? What's his name? Red Skull. One of my favorites. What the hell? Let's see. There we go. There we go. And it's on very securely. It fits on real snug. It's not coming off or anything like that. I'm liking the face on this Spidey right here. And it embodies Spider-Man. It looks like Spider-Man. Doesn't look like that Punisher where he's just like, this Spider-Man looks great. The Spider-Man looks great. You can take the hands off. Come on. Pull the hands off. Put the fist in. I like when they give characters alternate. Oh, damn, that's the wrong hand. Give him a fist. Take these off. Give me the other fist. And he's very stiff. I like when a figure comes out the package stiff. Joints are stiff. Joints are nice and stiff. So this Spider-Man looks great. This Spider-Man looks great. Loving it. I'm totally digging this Spider-Man. Let me see. This Spider-Man is very, very good. Yeah, it looks like 90s Fox Spider-Man, animated Spider. Well, no, that one was extra muscular for some reason. This one is nice and slim. I like my Spider. I like Spider-Man to be slim, like in the comic book. He's not real muscular. See, look, he's not real muscular like in the 90s cartoon. 90s cartoon, Spider-Man was kind of buff for some reason. They drew him real buff, and he's not that big. I used to love how that cartoon, the 90s, don't get me wrong now, I love the 90s Spider-Man cartoon because it would always move real fast, real fast. It was a fast-moving cartoon I enjoyed. See? Nice and slim. That's the way Spider-Man is supposed to be. That's why I think the reason why I've always loved Spider-Man growing up, because I was always skinny as a kid. I was always skinny as a kid and growing up and stuff like that. It wasn't until I got older that I started like getting bigger and stuff like that, to where like I've always loved the fact that Spider-Man was nice and slim and he was still beating up people and fighting and lifting cars and everything like that. But yeah, this guy is great. Let me switch out some other hands too. And the hands pull off real easily. And they peg in easily too. And this is awesome if you want to get like some wall crawling action. Yeah, this one, I'm going to have some fun. This one is a nice figure. Good job, Hasbro. You know, if you want to get like the wall crawling action going on, you can twist, like push the feet up like that. There was one Spider-Man that I had gotten from Toy Biz. It actually, like, even on the feet right here, it has some foot like hinge right here, to where like it would actually, like, you can bend the foot to fit the wall. But this one is perfect. I like this one. I really like this one. I really like this Spider-Man. Absolutely love it. And of course, we have the pizza. And the pizza you could just, the pizza you can just lay into his hand, I guess, like this. Let's see. Oh no, it fits right into the palm of his hand. Look. You see it? It fits right into the palm of his hand. This figure is great. I really like this figure. The last two hands we're going to try on him are the web shooting hands. Oh man, I'm over here putting on hands backwards. I'm putting on the hands all backwards. Yeah, this Spider-Man is nice. This Spider-Man is real nice. They did a great job with this Spidey. I'm really liking him. Great detail, great sculpt, great body sculpt. It's not the same as other figures out there that Marvel was pushing out. I mean, it doesn't trust me. I have Scarlet Spider, and it's not the same body sculpt. And Scarlet Spider is one of my favorites. I have Scarlet Spider over there on the shelf. So yeah, this one is they did a great job with him. I really like him. I really like this one. Let me know what you guys think. Me myself, I give him a 9. I would give him a 9 because they didn't have the calf swivel right here and a little bit of toe pivot. He should have had some more toe rocker or a toe pivot right here for a Spider-Man figure. But as far as like detail or cartoon accurate or comic book accuracy, he's great. Love him. Put the Spidey head back on. This is my new go-to Spider-Man action figure for right now. And I have other ones too, but I like this one. This one looks great. This one looks absolutely amazing. So, I mean, what do you guys think? What do you give him? I give him a 9 out of 10 nerd pins. This one looks great. I really like this Spider-Man. I mean, for what it's worth, and I mean, like, coming from Hasbro, it's not bad. I really like it. I even like the way they put like the black around here, paying homage to the classic Spider-Man. Love classic Spider-Man suit. I like some of his other newer suits and stuff like that, but like this one right here, I guess because it's what I grew up with, I absolutely love this Spider-Man suit right here. This one looks great. I think they did a great job with him. Yeah, 9.5. I agree. He looks pretty good. I like him. I'm totally digging this Spider-Man. This one looks great. All right. So we got that guy out the way. The next one we're going to review is whom? We have, let's see, we got another Spider-Man. We have Morbius. We have Ben Reilly Spider-Man, Jack-O-Lantern, and Moon Knight. But as far as the Spider-Man game, I wouldn't say like rush out and get it. I mean, other people like, oh my God, it's okay. It's okay. That's it. It's not like anything I haven't played before. It's all right. It's all right. Jack-O-Lantern. All right, cool. Okay, and here we have Jack-O-Lantern. And he comes with the Sandman Build-A-Piece. Now, the only reason why I didn't get everyone within this series was because I didn't like, I forgot that guy's name on the end. He had like a little tank body and all that other stuff. But Jack-O-Lantern's pretty cool. I like the way I like the design that they gave him because it looks like a And again, it's not like I only want my superheroes to look like they're in the military or like it's all like, like it's all spec op suits and stuff like that. But this fits him. This car, to me, myself, I'm looking at him already, and he's comic book accurate. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this guy open. And again, you know the package right here. Marvel Legends, window box, Marvel Spider-Man. They did not give you his name. You got the Build-A-Piece of the Sandman right in there. You got an awesome, pretty decent artwork of Morbius right over here. Nice artwork of Jack-O-Lantern over here, throwing his pumpkin bombs or his spirit bombs. Yeah, what Godzilla said. And it says on the back, it says, these nightmarish villains torment the innocent and fight to take down Spider-Man. And you have a nice product image of Morbius and what's his name? Jack-O-Lantern on the back. I love the way they darkened out Morbius right here. It looks great right there. I love the way they did that. And again, you know the other characters within the line right here that we went over with some other boxes right there. Gwen Spider-Man, Ben Reilly, Morbius, Jack-O-Lantern, Venom. And that Venom has the same bottom as that horrible anti-Venom. That's why I didn't get him. Female Beetle, which is Beetle's daughter, and this guy, I cannot remember his name for the life of me, which essentially makes the Absorbing Man right there. So yeah, let's get this open right here. see. Okay. Now this is what we get in the box. He has like a sickle. He has a looks like a pumpkin bomb or a bomb. He has his staff or scythe, whatever you want to call that. And he looks nice and slim how Jack-o'-lantern is. So I'm gonna pull this guy out right here. Honestly, as long as you give me a different body sculpt, I don't mind. Now there's some, I don't know. There's some warping, maybe not, but there's a little bit of warping going on. I'm seeing. Looks like a little bit of warping going on at the legs right here. But I like his design. I like the design. I love the design of him. I like the pumpkin head and everything. Let's not forget the accessories, and we'll get right back to the figure. This right here, I've always loved the Absorbing Man. I even love the Toy Biz one that they had out years ago. The Toy Biz version of Absorbing Man was awesome. This is nice. And this is the left leg of the Absorbing Man, which is the Build-A-Figure. The sickle. And this right here, I guess, is his fire scythe or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it comes with a nice fireball, if you can see it. And that's all that you get with him. But he came with a lot of accessories. Now, as far as his accessories go, as far as the figure goes, I like him. I like him. I love the take that they have on the Jack-o'-lantern. Because, you know, all of these guys are derivatives of Hobgoblin and the Green Goblin. All of them came from the Green Goblin or like mimicking the Green Goblin and stuff like that. I like the gloves that they put on him. I like the chest harness and everything, the utility belts and the way like one is dragging down with the grenades around here. Great detail, great paint, great design, great sculpt on the head right here. Nice little vinyl fire around the back to make it look like it's on fire. Now, the legs look a little bit afflicted and stuff like that, but you know what? He's always been a frail, a sickly-looking character to me, so that's why I like him. He seems a bit fragile, but he's not, you know, because he's usually the skinny figures are like very fragile. Yeah, Jack, yep. I like him. I like him a lot. Now, as far as the accessories go, how does this fit into it? Okay. I guess you have to cuff them through like this. Maybe this one goes like that. Yeah. I remember he was a murderer in the comic book too. He was murdering people. Jack was a nut. Yeah, they did this figure nice, man. I like this figure. I like this figure. Yeah, Jack looks great. I'm liking this. I didn't think I was going to like him. I like this figure. I like the way they did his shoes. They're completely different from the other figures. They did a great job on it, like the wraps that they have going on. Like he looks like he's ready. Like he's ready. You got the pouches on the side. If you look real good, they did the buckles with a nice little silver paint to where it really highlights, looking like it's a titanium buckle or a metal buckle or stainless steel buckle. Great detail on the pants right here. If you look real good, they did a great job. Now the mask, the face, I'm loving it. Because if you look under the bottom, there's a little bit of darkness, like shading that they did right there. And I like the way they did the head. And like if you hold it up to the light, if I was able to show you with the, you know what? Let me show you a little something. I hope it doesn't act up with the camera. Because they use that translucent plastic so you can see right through it. If you look, well, you see how you can see through his head, like it looks like it's on fire and stuff like that. They did a great job. They did a great job on this figure. Totally satisfied with it. I'm liking this one. I'm really liking this one. I love the way they did the utility belt on the back. The paint and coloring that they did, even down to the zipper, if you look real good, they got that right. There's no bleeding that I can see on the zipper, because usually sometimes when it comes to that intricate painting, they'll mess up on you. But they did a great job with this one. I like the cuffs that they have at the top of the gloves. Everything is good. Now, as far as the articulation, typical articulation, you can swing that head all the way around, take the arm all the way around, but it's very stiff. Oh, look, and it's on a ratchet. Hit this guy, his arm's on a ratchet. Can you hear it? Okay. Double hinged elbow, twisted the wrist. No twisted the wrist, but it's a twist at the forearm. It's a twist at the forearm right here. No twist at the wrist, no pivoting up and down. But I mean, I don't mind it for this figure. It looks good. This figure looks good and it moves good and it's very stiff. Very stiff. And I like when my figures are stiff. Same thing on this side over here. You have a nice leg split right here because it has like the old Toy Biz ball joint right here in the crotch area, to where like you can do all sorts of funky poses with them and stuff like that. Double hinge knee. Any pivoting on the ankle? Not that much pivoting on the ankle, but it's some. Not that much. Not fully going down or going up or anything like that. There's no calf swivel. There's no, there's thigh. The thigh swivel is right. If you know anything about the Toy Biz joints or the old Toy Biz joints that they used to use, most of it all pretty much encompassed like the thigh movement all in here, like this little area right here. Nice ab crunch. Ratcheted ab crunch right there. Twist of the waist is good and everything. This guy is great. This right here, I guess, goes in this hand right here. This Hobgoblin is good. They did a great job with him. They did a great job with this Hobgoblin. I'm totally digging him. Totally digging him. And for him to be such a slim figure, he's very sturdy. Very sturdy. He doesn't feel loose or anything like that. Now you got him in. Now, if you know anything about these ball joints in the center here, you have to really manipulate them to get them in the right, get the character that has these ball joints, like these circular ball joints right here, in the right position or right pose. But other than that, this figure is absolutely amazing. I'm loving it. I absolutely love it. I love the look he has. I love how menacing he looks and everything like that. They got him right. They got him right. Much more than what I expected. I expected him to be a little bit like shitty when I pulled him out, but he's good. He's actually really good. They did a great job on him. Loving these grenades that he has right here. I don't know. Maybe I'm just impartial or like biased towards that paramilitary look, or like that, I don't know. I just love the way they did Jack here. They did Jack real good. He looks like he's ready for business. He looks good. Now, if I remember, I do remember Jack having a sky sled, like, like the sleds like most of the goblins have and stuff like that. But this guy looks dangerous. I like the way he looks. They did a great job on him. They did a great job on him. Cool Joe. Wow, I didn't expect to see a nigger on my screen. I didn't expect to see your mother in my bedroom either, you faggot. I didn't expect to see a nigger on the screen. Yeah, but this guy looks great. I really like it. I mean, look at the detail that they put down his back, too. You see it? That's great. So I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I would possibly give this guy, Jack-o'-lantern, I would give him an 8. I would give him an 8. I would give him an 8. He looks great. I really like him. I really like this figure. This figure is great. And I really like the way they did his boots right here. If you look real good. They did a great job on Jack-o'-lantern. And I would say Jack-o'-lantern is standing about 6.5 inches because he's taller than some of the other figures due to his the lankiness of the character or the design of the character. All right. So let me see. I say an 8. Yeah, I'll give him about an 8. I'll give him about an 8. So let me see. What's the next one that you want me to review? You guys want me to review? I have. We only have 4 more left. We have Morbius. We have Peter Parker, Ben Reilly Spider-Man, and we have Moon Knight. I do like again, thank you everybody for stopping through. Please be sure to hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, like the Spider-Man game. And again, you know, I wanted to make sure I give a full review on the Spider-Man game too. It's okay. It's okay. It's not like I haven't, like I said before, not to repeat myself, but it's not like I haven't seen anything or played anything like that before. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe for some people, and I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I love, like you can see, I collect the figures and everything. I read the comics, everything. But I mean, I've been playing the Spider-Man games for years. I've been playing them. Yeah, I know the sickle should be thinner. Yeah, the sickle should be thinner. But again, you got to understand Hasbro doesn't want, you know, some of this stuff they have to market to kids, so they don't want it to be, but so menacing. Because in the comic book, that sickle is like, it's big and it's sharp and it has like jagged edges in it and stuff like that. Like, you know, he's a murderer in the comic book. Jack-o'-lantern would kill you. Okay, so you want to do Peter Parker next? Peter Parker Spider-Man. Peter Parker Spider-Man. Here we go. All right. So here we have Peter Parker Spider-Man. Typical Marvel Legends window box. Got the Marvel. Got the. This looks like Miles Morales Spider-Man right here. This looks like Miles Morales. Yeah, it is Miles Morales. This is Miles Morales artwork Spider-Man on the side right there. Got regular Spidey right there, and then you got like the two Spider-Man right there, looking awesome. And it says here, it says, with amazing ability, agility, and wall crawling skills, these young web slingers take down the bad guys. And here you have the two Spider-Man right there. That's the Miles Morales one. And we also have the Spider-Man one right there. I'll do the Miles Morales and the other characters within this line because I actually liked everybody in this line. I actually liked, and this was the Spider-Woman from the what's the name universe, from the Old Man Logan universe right there. And the ones we have within the line are Hobgoblin, Spider-Girl, Ultimate Spider-Woman, Ultimate Spider-Woman, and this one is yeah, another Spider-Woman. Electro, who I absolutely love. Miles Morales Spider-Man, absolutely love. And this one, Peter Parker Spider-Man. And it makes this new Venom right here, the one that ended up going with the Guardians of the Galaxy in the comic book and stuff like that. Yeah, so we're gonna bust this guy open. And if you look right here on the front, it comes with the builder piece. It looks like the right arm of Venom, the new Venom, the one that was running around about like a year or two ago. Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like that. That jack-o'-lantern. That jack-o'-lantern looked great. So far, the ones I've loved the most is Spider-Man, the Peter Parker, Pizza Time Spider-Man, the Prowler, hands down. Prowler, hands down. Pizza Time Spider-Man, Prowler, and what was the other one? Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern actually surprised me because I didn't think I was going to like him as much as I did. He actually surprised me. Okay. Put that over there. Now, this one must be like a younger Spider-Man. This is kind of like younger Spider-Man right here. Because he has like the he has like a younger look, and I'll show you in a second. This one right here, this is like the right arm to Venom. And I'm going to build this Venom. I'm going to build this Venom, all right? I'm going to definitely build this Venom. Yeah, I know I'm behind on a bunch of figures and stuff like that, but I even have to do a busted open for the Predator figures. I have the complete Predator line from NECA that I have to do. But yeah. Here's the insignia on his arm right there. That's the, again, I told you, it's a long, convoluted story with this Venom right here. It's like a space Venom or something like that. You got to, a lot of people didn't like it. Like, it was a lot of backlash when this Venom, like, was in outer space and all this other stuff like that. Yeah. All right, so that's the builder piece right there. Great articulation, great detail. I love the way it's white in the palms of his hand right here. Looks great. If you look at it, it's like some plating, like some deep, like some sculpted plating right there. You got like, you know, like the old Venom had the white where the web shooters would come out right there. But I love the way the white sits inside the palm of his hands right there. Great detail on this builder piece right there. And so we get to the figure itself right here, which is a younger Peter Parker. And this one is cool. This one is cool. This is like the real young Peter Parker right here. This is like when he was still in high school and stuff like that. Let me straighten him out a bit. Let's see. And this Spider-Man is actually pretty cool. If you want to go to do some like past, do some flashback battles and stuff like that with Spider-Man when he was younger and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Nice and slim, like Spider-Man's supposed to be. They didn't give him that ugly foot. Like, it looks like classic Spider-Man foot. His feet are supposed to be wide towards the front. And this one actually has, look, some calf twist right there. I mean, the face sculpt is great. For some reason, I never get tired of getting Spider-Man figures. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man and Captain America, I absolutely love. There are certain other ones too. Spider-Man figures I absolutely love. This guy looks great. And he comes with other accessories too. Like, this is young Spidey head right here. Young Peter Parker head right there. He looked like, what's his name? The Jonas Brothers, I think it was. Looks like one. But they did a nice design on him. They did a nice design on him. He looks great. It looks absolutely amazing. Nice hair sculpt. Nice fading within the hair. They did a great job on Spidey, on Peter Parker's face. And you got the other Spidey hands right here. And let's see. All right. As you can see, typical articulation of a Marvel legend. I mean, typical deep, like, you can see it includes the typical articulation of a Marvel legend. Pretty decent. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Nice and slim. I love the deco of the spider on the back right there. Did they imprint this one too? No, this one they just painted on. Like the other Spider-Man I showed you, They actually made a spider and did the indentation for the spider on it, and then like painted in the spider. But this one looks good too. The eyes are sculpted as well. The eyes are sculpted. This is a great Spider-Man. It's a bit light, I mean, but you would expect that because it's supposed to be a younger Spidey. It doesn't feel like it's hollow or anything like that. Again, this is like more of the recent stuff because I guess people were getting tired of the same body sculpts they were giving all these characters. And as you can see, in comparison with this Spidey, there's a different body sculpt. Not the same one, not the same thing. And I don't mind that. I like them both. I like both of these Spideys. I like both of the Spideys. They look awesome. And again, the articulation is the same. Head goes all the way around. Arm goes up and down. Is it on a? Yes, it's on a double hinge elbow, pivoting at the wrist. Pivoting at the wrist and so on and so forth. Arm swings around. It also swings out too. You know the articulation that comes with these figures. Stuff like that. Another ratcheting, which I like. A ratcheting ab crunch right here. Twist at the waist. Nice leg split. Forward, backwards. Twisted the thigh. Double hinge knee. See? Twist at the calf. Nice ankle pivot. A whole bunch of ankle pivot going on. Whole bunch of ankle pivot going on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nice posing. I love the detail. Like, again, I love the detail that they gave him in the eyes right there. That is nice. And what you can do is, let's see how he looks with the alternate head. Take that one off. Put that one on. Wow, he looks awesome. It looks great with the alternate head. And we're going to compare it with the you know what? It looks great with the alternate head. I like it. A young Spider-Man. I love the way they did the fingers, like you can really see them. They did a great job on this guy. I guess when it comes to certain characters, they make sure they do it right because that's like their poster boy and stuff like that. Like I haven't come across an ugly Wolverine figure yet, which is their poster boy. They don't really mess up the Iron Man figures too much, even though they use the same sculpts on certain ones, except for the Artemis Iron Man Spider-Man. Hold on. Yeah, me too. I think this one looks great. I like this Spider-Man. I really like this Spider-Man. And it's not that I just like every Spider-Man figure, because there's some Spider-Man figures and I was like, this junk is garbage, it's ugly, this, that, and the other. But like this one, the Spider-Man figures that we've reviewed actually look nice. And you know what? I'm gonna try something. I wonder if no, the head is stupid. This is how it looks if you slap that other head on it. Look. So it's different body sculpts. And I don't mind that. Look, this is how it look if you slap that other head on there. It looks crazy. Look, mommy, where my head's over here. And you can switch out the other hands. Come on now. Hand's trying to be difficult coming out. There we go. Okay. We can switch out the other hands. Looking good. Looking good. Now the Peter Parker head, I'm not too much. I don't really like this Peter Parker head because I don't know. It just looks. It's all right. It's all right. But I like it. I like the design. I like the design. The sculpt is great. The eyes on par. Nothing's crooked in his face or anything like that. I like it. I really like it. And of course, you got the fist hands too. That came with this Spidey. Am I going to put him in? I don't feel like putting him in. I'm not going to put him in. I'm really not. But you get the gist of it. This is a nice figure. I would say, and again, this is just my opinion. This Spidey, I would give this young Spidey, I would give this Spidey, let's say, I'll give him a 9. I'll give him a 9. I like this Spidey. By Hasbro standards, this is a 9. Pretty good. And he's sturdy, too. Okay. Put that guy over there. Put this over here. I don't want to mix up all these hands and stuff like that. I'm like, what happened to... Okay, so we're currently down to 3 figures. We have Ben Reilly, Morbius, and the last one left is Moon Knight. You guys let me know. You let me know which ones you want and which ones you want me to review. Okay? I can't wait for that new Fist of the North Star game, man. I'm really looking forward to it. Pardon me, I'm just drinking a little bit of water. Okay, cool. We'll check out Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Ben Reilly, Ben Reilly, Ben Reilly, Ben Reilly, Ben Reilly. Okay. So here we have Ben Reilly Spider-Man. This is actually one of the clones that the Jackal had made. And already I think I like the design of the Spider-Man looking inside of the package. And no, I don't want you to think I'm just like saying all the Spider-Mans are great, but I like the design that they have of these Spider-Mans. This is actually one of my favorite Spider-Man costumes, along with the Scarlet Spider Spider-Man costume. This one right here, the Ben Reilly. I love that whole series, even though it didn't make a lot of sense, and they tried to clean it up numerous times, but it still made, I still thought it was great. Typical window box of the Marvel Legends that you see right there. You got a beautiful picture of Gwen Spider right there, Spider-Gwen right there, and Scarlet Spider on the side right there, Ben Reilly. And you have some nice images, product images of the 2 characters right there. And it says, when radioactive spiders are turned loose in the lab, these scientists obtain web-slinging superpowers. And again, you already seen the guys within this line and stuff right here. And you got the absorbing man right there. We will take this and open the package. Okay. Whew. All right. Oh, can you see it? Okay, so here we have Scarlet Spider. No, not Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly. Even though Scarlet Spider and Ben Reilly are the two, like the same one. And this figure looks great. It looks great so far. Let's go into the accessories real quick. This figure actually comes with a lot of accessories. It came with the left and right arm of the absorbing man. And I love the fading and the wash that they did right here on the back of the arm. Great articulation. wrist, twist, so on and so forth. Again, the Absorbing Man, I'm going to build. I'm going to build. I just need like 2 more pieces because I don't want those other 2 figures. I really don't. You got one regular arm right here of the Absorbing Man. Looks great. Looks great. And you have alternate heads and 2 alternate hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 2, 4, 6, 7 accessories that go along with this figure. Thank you. Looks pretty good. The alternate head, I forgot when. I think this is with the oh god, I forgot when this one happened, but I remember it was like this. He became evil and infected with some of the symbiote and stuff like that. And all of this stuff started with the Jackal. But as far as the figure, I mean, again, another good Spider-Man figure. I think it looks great. Do I think they reused the sculpt? Yeah, but it works. And they did some, but they added on different parts. Like they gave him his impact webbing shooters right here. They gave him his impact webbing shooters right there. The spider, which I've always loved the design of this Spider-Man, of Ben Reilly Spider-Man, that covers the whole body right here and comes down. Got a nice ab crunch in the middle. The design on the face is, yeah, they sculpted the eyes on again, which is pretty good. The web shooters look great. Liking the design it is, it looks good. Real good looking figure. I love the way they did the fingers. Like they really went into like just doing the fingers like each one separately, where you can see the different paint at the different paint on the figures, on the fingers. Let that focus in for a second. I gotta hold this up. There you go. See? This looks great too. The fist looks great too. This figure is really nice. Face sculpt is very nice. Wait, is that a problem in it? No. That was the way I was looking into the camera. I thought there was like some webbing that they forgot to paint right on there. The whites of his eyes are white. There's no bleeding of the black paint inside of the eyes. It looks great. Looks great. If you see something I don't, let me know. But so far, I love the paint app on this. The paint applications on this. Look. And you know there's a serial number on the back of his leg, peg holes on the bottom. Again, that nice little sock look for his feet, which I always love about Spider-Man, where it looked like he got on a pair of sweat socks and shit like that. Great. I like this Ben Reilly Spider-Man. And again, it has like the shoulder, like the shoulder. I forgot to call what they call this right here. When they give it like the shoulder pivoting that goes in and out like that right here and right here. But yeah, this guy is fully pulsable, fully pulsable. Arm goes all the way around, double hinge elbow like the others, double hinge elbow like the others, swivel at the wrist, up and down, pivot. Has not, these cannot be removed. No. The impact webbing shooters cannot be removed. Double hinge to elbow right there. Swivel at the wrist, up and down. Nice leg split, backwards, forwards, this, that, and the other. Twisted the thigh. Double hinge knee. Pivot, pivot, pivot at the ankle. No twisting at the calf, though. Yet there is no twisting at the calf. Okay? But it's pretty good. It's a nice figure. Totally digging this. Now, they have alternate heads from when things went bad. Okay? We're going to put those on. See, you know, I'm always so scared to push too hard because I broke one of these pegs before. There we go. And we're going to put the claw hands in there. And of course, you've seen the other Spidey hands that that they have included. Okay. And there he is with the claw hands right there. Do I like him with that alternate head? I don't think so. I don't think I like him with the alternate. Well, yeah. I don't know. It's not bad. Oh, I thought you were able to move the jaw. I thought, honestly, if you look real good in here, it looks like it was a part, like a section where you can like move the jaw, but no, I was wrong. Got a peg hole in the back for what I don't know, because he doesn't have anything on the back that can peg into his back. Not that I've seen within the accessories. The hands I like. The hands I like. I don't know. The hands I like. I actually like the hands that they have on them. Then, of course, you got the fist, which I love when they give a character like interchangeable hands where you can choose between the fist and another hand or something like that. Sometimes, you know, you want your character to just sock them up. Wah, wah, bah, bah. This head, I think it's the head. I don't really like the head too much, but I like the classic Spidey Ben Reilly head right here. And he was running around as Spider-Man for the longest, handling business while Peter Parker was going through his shit. Nobody knew until like the story unfolded. Yeah, I like this Spider-Man. Really like it. I like when they give him that slim midsection. That really works with me, man. I like when they do that. That's the way Spider-Man is supposed to be. And I've always liked how the part of the Spidey suit was like red on the outside and blue on the inside right here. And I like how the spider stretched around his whole back and everything like that. But this figure is real nice. Excellent figure. Totally digging it. I like these Spider-Man figures when they're done right. I don't just like them off the blue, because you see, I didn't like that Spider-Man, that Spider-Woman one, because it looked like it didn't put no work into it. And yes, this is the same body sculpt possibly as this one right here. But they did, you can see they put different bits on it. I mean, they did something to it. They did different paint apps. They didn't just literally, like, I don't know, it just looks different. It looks different. I understand. Again, I know how it works. I know they have to cut costs on things. They can't just give every figure its own specific body sculpt. But this looks great. Really liking this one. Totally liking this one. I like the webbing, painting of the webbing. Wait, hold on. Is that a problem back there? No. Is that missing paint? Yeah, it's a little bit of a missing paint. It's a little bit of missing paint if you look real good. Right there. But it's not that bad. I love the shine on the suit. It doesn't look too glossy. It looks like a Spider-Man suit. And I love the way they did the face. And no, it's not the same as the other Spider-Man face over there. Great job. Great job, Hasbro. Jake, great job. The other hands, you know what they are. I mean, like, it's the wall crawling hands and stuff like that. It's the wall crawling hands and stuff. I like them. Really like them. And, you know, you got a web shooter hand, too. That came with it. And, yeah. So him, I would give, yeah, the butterfly joints. That's what they're called. Butterfly joint. Butterfly joints. Yep. Hey, well, be sure to hit the like button, brother. Good to see you. But yeah, the butterfly joints are nice on here. This one looks nice. This one looks real nice. This one looks real nice. I'm liking this one. All right. So we're down to 2 figures. We're down to 2 figures. We have Moon Knight And I thank you guys for tuning in. I really thank you for tuning in. But we have Moon Knight and Morbius. Which one do you want me to do? Whoever yells it out first, that's what I'm going to do. Moon Knight and Morbius. Moon Knight and Morbius. Morbius. Got you. I'm surprised nobody likes Moon Knight. I absolutely love Moon Knight. I could have sworn Moon Knight was going to be the first one, but it's not what I like. Moon Knight is one of my favorites. He's like a schizophrenic Batman, but worse. Oh, damn. I didn't even go through his box, man. I am bugging. Okay, let me put this guy back in here. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Morbius box, Spider-Man. They didn't give his name again. Morbius right there. You have more parts that go to the Absorbing Man. Looks like he has the cape that he usually has, or like the little cowl that he has. Spider-Man logo at the top. Licensing and other information at the bottom. Beautiful artwork of Morbius right here. Beautiful artwork of my boy Jack on the side right there, looking awesome. You know, the other figures within the line right there that make the Absorbing Man. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. We've been there before. This, that, and the other. Window box. It comes in the window box, so we're going to bust this baby open. All right. Put that over there. Take this figure out. You know what? I might like this guy. Comes with some accessories, his capes and stuff like that to give him a menacing look. And it comes with his the other arms to the Absorbing Man. So if you want to interchange them with wood and metal, or you can have one arm as stone and the other one as wood, you can do that. Great articulation, nice paint, so on and so forth. Looks good. I would definitely use the wood and stone arms versus the metal one and the what's the name? I don't know. I like them all. I like all the arms, but I like this wood one right here. This Absorbing Man figure. These are the builder parts that came with Morbius. And they look absolutely amazing. Single-hinged elbow, twist and pivoting at the wrist. Nice little fist, nice fist. This one right here pretty much could hold something. But it's pretty good. Bicep swivel right there. Bicep swivel right there. Put that over there. And we have the figure itself, Morbius. Now, Morbius, I'm going to be honest with you. I like this figure. I didn't think I was going to like this figure. I did not think I was going to like this figure. I love the paint that they gave him. I love the classic look that they went with him. He doesn't look like a reuse. Even though he is a reuse of some parts, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. I love the face sculpt they gave him. Let me hold him still so you can see him. Come on, focus. The white is causing the... There we go. The sculpt is nice. I love the way they did his beard and everything like that. This guy looks great. This guy looks absolutely amazing. There's detail on there's detail on his nails if you look. Again, he has the build and he looks like Morbius. I love the scraggly hair that they gave him, like it's wet but like flowing. The detail in the eyes is amazing if you can see it. They went into a lot on this figure. Hasbro did their thing with this. I think when it comes to the Spider-Man line, they do a much better job than when it comes to like their other brands, like with the Avengers and everything like that. Like sometimes they'll just throw it out there, like yeah, here you go. But this one looks good. This one looks real good. Yeah, the shoes and everything like that. The build is nice. I love the way they constructed them. The arms. What is this going on with the arms? Okay, you can twist the arms, but the arms on a ratchet, if you can see, like this. And I guess this right here, his cowl plugs into his back right here. And you have this piece right here. Wait, how does this go? Okay, so all right, I see how it goes. So look, you have these two pieces right here, right? You can plug this one in to seem like it's just the regular cape, which is cool, and I like this. I like that, which is cool. The red cape, and this is when he's in flight. Like the cowl takes on its own presence of like being bat wings or whatever the case may be, which is cool. I like that. So this one, I'm pretty much, I like this one. Really digging it. I didn't think I was going to like him. Now the arm is a little bit stiff. I hope I don't break it trying to maneuver it. Yeah, because it's on a ratchet. Maybe it's, oh, damn, I'm about to break this motherfucker. There we go. It's a little stiff. It's very stiff. It's very stiff, which is good. I don't mind joints being stiff. I really don't. I'd rather they be stiff than loose as hell. But this guy is good. Sorry, I had to put him down because I was trying to force his arm down. This figure is better than what I expected. Much better than what I expected. That's just my opinion. I love the collar that they gave him. I love the collar that they gave him. I love the way they did his nails and everything like that. I love the face sculpt, the build, the structure, the engineering of the figure looks pretty good. I like it. Like it a lot. Totally digging this. This guy looks nice. And yeah, simple colors, red, white, and black. The three palette colors that they use on most action figures and stuff like that. But this one looks nice. I'm really digging this one. I'm really digging this. Side profile looks good. Great muscle tone and inside in terms of like how they sculpted the muscles and everything like that. He looks great. It's absolutely amazing. And look, if you look real good through the hair, his ears are sticking through. Tell me that isn't awesome. I like how they did that. I really like how they did that. I'm surprised I didn't open this figure earlier. It looks great. Look, I like the way they did this figure. I really do. Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with him and Blade. Him, Blade, and Spider-Man. And Captain America. Remember when Captain America turned into a werewolf? So, I mean, the articulation on this guy is what you would expect from a Marvel Legend. The arms goes all the way around, comes out, pivots back in, bicep swivel, double hinge elbow, twist at the wrist, pivot up and down. Not that much of a leg spread with this guy going outward, but I mean, like it's Morbius. This, that, and the other. You know, kick forward, kick back, twist at the thighs right here. Is it yeah, double hinge knee, so he could do the rising knee. Twist at the calf right here. Nice pivoting and twist. Nice pivoting and twisting at the ankle. Pretty good, pretty good. This guy looks great. I'm totally digging this guy. I really like this Morbius figure. I love the way they did the paint. Nothing's bleeding onto anything else. And it looks, whether you like, it actually looks like they sculpted. The way they did this figure, it looks like it's a person inside of these clothes. Like right in here in the chest area where the collar meets and everything like that. Because the skin matches the face. And I'm talking about in terms of like the plastic. The hands I absolutely love. They did a great job. I love how they did the black nails on him and everything. This Morbius figure looks absolutely amazing. I would suggest if you're into like the vampire series within the Marvel universe, I would say pick this guy up. This guy is good. I like him. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think they did a great job with him. I think they did an excellent job with him. I'm surprised they didn't have him in maybe they might have him in the DLC because like he's one of Spider-Man's, he's always messing with Spider-Man and stuff like that. And then Blade comes into the fray and you know things get serious. But this guy looks pretty good. This guy looks really good, much better than what I expected. And I've had him for quite a long time. I just never bothered to open him or review him as I wanted to. And you know, at one time when I was going to buy him, I was going to skip him. Even though he's one of my favorites, I didn't like the way he looked inside of the package. But again, that's why I say, like, sometimes some figures or toys or products look better to me outside of the package than when they're in there. So I mean, this guy was one of them. I'm very happy that I got him. I really like this Morbius figure. Great detail, and I love the different capes that he came with. And it's out of it's like a soft vinyl. It's a soft vinyl that they have right there, but it's good nonetheless. I really like it. Really, really like it. They did a great job. I love the way they did the nails though. And the nails don't look like they just dab paint on them. I mean, like they're literally painted. Like, look. And it's done in, his suit is done in like a high gloss paint to mimic the night. I mean, like, and it looks like almost kind of like Venom symbiote suit a bit, where like it looks like it's alive a little bit, like it's a gloss that's moving over his body and shit like that. But it's great. They did a great job with him. I love the fangs that they put in his mouth. Come on, focus in. Let him see your fangs. Let him see your fangs, bro. In the open mouth, they drew a tongue. There's like blood in between the teeth and everything like that. They did a good job with this figure. This figure is what I would call an underrated figure that I actually thought was going to be garbage, and it turned out to be nice because it looked like they were just trying to like just throw a body sculpt, but they did some work. They added some extra pieces to it. Like the collar, I absolutely love. You want me, for some reason, I love figures that have big collars. I love villains that have big collars. I like big collars for some reason. So yeah, this one right here is doing, I really like this one. I would give Morbius, honestly, a medium Elvis jumpsuit. I mean, but you know what? I like the way they did it. I like the way they did this outfit though, because the boots look like some colonial boots, like, you know, like colonial boots. Even though I've seen the boots before on other figures, and yeah, it's a mimic of a sculpt, like it's kind of like Daredevil sculpt a little bit. It's a little bit like Daredevil sculpt, but it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I really like this. I like this figure. And yeah, like you can yeah, this face sculpt. I hope you guys can really see how well the face sculpt is. They did a damn good job on his face. I'm telling you. I know the light keeps hitting it, but they did a damn good job on his face. I really like it. And he has like the mustache like Mr. Sinister. I like it. I really like it. They did a great job on him. So I mean, like, I'm giving this guy for surprising me like that. For surprising me like that, a 9.5. I give Morbius a 9.5. A 9.5 ink pen nerd pins out of 10. Because he surprised me. We talking about Hasbro standards. We're talking about Hasbro standards here, okay? That guy looks good. I'm totally digging that. Totally digging that. I mean, what do you guys think? I think he looks great. I think he looks great. Well, we're down to the last one. This thing has been going on for a while. We're down to the very last one. You guys got some small talk or something like that before I review this last guy? I'm surprised nobody wanted to do Moon Knight. Moon Knight is my favorite. Well, like I said, my favorite. I love Moon. I'm more so veered towards like the characters that everybody's not really into, or like the lesser known characters, or the indie, kind of like closer to indie comic book character, comic book heroes and villains. Because he puts me in the mind of Grendel a little bit. Moon Knight. Yeah. Okay. 8 is fair. 8 is fair. 8 is fair. Say the best for last, homie. I don't even think. Do you like Moon Knight, Mika? Kenny, what do you think of this guy? What do you think of Morbius? I actually like that Morbius figure. So far, I've loved the Spider-Man, except for that. I loved all the Spider-Man figures. And what was that? Morbius, Jack. This hands down so far, I would say Prowler still takes it. Prowler still takes it. But we're about to see with this Moon Knight figure. I love Moon Knight. And if you haven't read some of his newer comic books, they're very good. They're very good. It's like he was put in an insane asylum, and then he ends up getting out, and his voice is talking to him. Because the way Moon Knight plays off is if like he's a duplicitous character, or he's a crazy person, or a person with schizophrenia or something like that. Okay. Yeah, I love Moon Knight. I like Moon Knight. Moon Knight is one of my favorites. So we're down to the very last one for this marathon. Okay, and this marathon went on a minute. I would say like we've been rocking this for a couple of hours now. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've just been sitting in this chair. I'm not used to sitting down so long. I had to. That's why you see me start fiddling around and moving around and stuff like that, trying to get myself together. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so we're about to do Moon Knight. All right, Moon Knight I absolutely love. Typical Marvel Legends box. Has beautiful artwork of Moon Knight on the side right here. And not many people know about Moon Knight, but if you want to look up and learn more about him, read some Marvel comics, read some of the older stuff. Some of the newer stuff is good, but it's like it's not as edgy or as racy as Moon Knight as the older stuff was. Some of them, don't get me wrong, it's still good. And I like the new outfit that they gave him. It looks good from in the package. You know, and I like that they gave him his Moon Knight shurikens and stuff like that. But you got the moon symbol on the top right here. You got a beautiful image of Moon Knight on the back right there. And it says, a vision in an Egyptian temple leads Merc Spectre to don a silver shroud and become the crime-fighting hero Moon Knight. Yeah, he's a psychopath. Trust me when I tell you, he's a weirdo. You got to read Moon Knight, but you'll love him. You'll love him. And a lot of people think like he's talking to himself, and he's actually not talking to himself. The Egyptian god is like, it's like this Egyptian deity is making him do stuff. It makes him want, like, it'll be telling him, like, you should just kill him this and kill him that. And he'll be like, nah, we shouldn't do that, this, that, and the other. And the other figures that they have within the line are Spider-Man again. This is like the movie Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken. This is Cosmic Spider-Man, which, I mean, like, I enjoyed him from Secret Wars, but I wouldn't really want him. It was just too much. This is, Homecoming Spider-Man. Tombstone was favorite. If you look on the channel in the Marvel Legends, I did a review of him. You have what was that? The Beetle right here, and this is Movie's Vulture right there. And it makes the Build-A-Figure is a Vulture, which is weird. Is that the Vulture? Yeah. That's weird. Oh, okay. So it makes a Vulture when he's like in his flight suit from the movie and stuff like that. So it's yeah, each one of them come with a piece and build a figure piece, but I wouldn't build that. Moon Knight didn't come with anything because he was pretty much separate. I don't think he came with anything. Yeah, he comes with a wing. I'm looking in the back of the package. He comes with a wing. So we'll open this guy up right here. And again, I thank everybody for stopping through. I really enjoyed doing this review. And the Busted Open Marathon, Marvel Legends Busted Open Marathons, featuring Spider-Man in honor of the Spider-Man video game. What was that? Oh, okay. And the builder piece that comes inside of this guy is one of Vulture's wings. The moon symbol in the background. And it just it's basically just, you know, his wing. Now, this is where we get to my boy, and I think I'm gonna like this figure. I'm not sure just yet. I think I'm gonna like him. Moon Knight. And again, he has big feet. I don't like my characters with small feet. For some reason, I don't like to see superheroes with big feet or villains with small feet, I mean. So we're gonna pull this guy out, and he comes with a ton of accessories. He got the moon shurikens, his alternate hands right here, his bow staff, which I've seen before because they've given that to Daredevil as well. But I don't mind. I don't mind. This figure looks good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And it's not just because I like Moon Knight. I like this figure. I love the boots. I love the shoes that they have on them. I love the design. He looks great. I love the white cape that drapes down far. Face sculpt, absolutely beautiful. Don't look at my face. I love the way the hood comes over his head. This one looks pretty good. I'm loving it. I love the little guards that they have right here on the side. I love the forearm guards they have right here. I love the tempered knuckles with like the moon symbol on them. If you look real good, there's like spikes on the knuckles with the moon symbol, and you can see his nose a bit, like it really is a man with a mask on. Now the hood, you might not want to really remove this hood. I mean the cape rather. The cape is made out of course, a soft vinyl. You can see, made out of a soft vinyl. Hold on, let's see. Let's see what somebody's typing. He said Crocs. Yeah, right. But look, they got like a nice sole on them. At the foot pegs on the bottom. The cape you can take off, but I don't really want to take it off. And you can plug it into his back right there just in case you take it off. But the face sculpt is absolutely amazing. I love this the sculpt of the figure. I actually haven't seen this build yet. This is from the newer line where like they do different body sculpts. I haven't seen this body sculpt yet. I love the shoulder guards. I love the chest plate with the moon symbol on it. Like he drew it on with a marker or something like that. Now this right here, I don't mind, but sometimes I think they go a little bit too far when they put like the waist guards on it or whatever you want to call it and stuff like that. But it's a nice figure. I'm liking this figure. I really like the way the shoes look, like the boots on him look, or the shoes. If you can see him. Great detail on the back. This guy looks good. I love the way they did the hood. I love the way they did the hood with the little flap on the back. I like when they do like the little peak on, like going across the back, like Skeletors and stuff like that, or like Deadpools. Great detail. If you look at the eyes, there's like a bluish color in the eyes, and it's like it's done with a kind of like a shiny translucent paint to give it that bluish look. Looks pretty good. I'm liking it. Totally digging it. Totally digging this figure. I like the look he has. Yeah, I know. I don't know why they put the shin guards on the side. I mean, maybe it's because I just love Moon Knight. I absolutely love Moon Knight for the way he is. He's like he's like a very messed up Batman, but worse. He will kill. He murders a lot. He does a lot of killing. So let's go into the articulation of the guy. Of course, the head goes all the way around, arm goes all the way around, but you want to be a little bit careful because of the sculpting of the figure right here. The sculpting of the figure, the shoulder pad right here. Arm swings out. You got a bicep. Yeah, you got a bicep swivel. Double hinged elbow. Swivel at the wrist, up and down. You got a waist twist. Do you got an ab crunch? Yeah, you got an ab crunch, but it's pretty loose. Look, it's pretty loose. It's pretty loose. It's not ratcheted like the other one. You got a twist at the waist and everything. You got a nice twist at the waist. Nice leg split, frontwards, backwards, so you can get into some nice karate poses and stuff like that. You got the double hinge knee, so you could do the rising knee. And you have very nice ankle pivot. It's on a different type of ball joint. If you look, this is when they started doing different sculpting right there. It's a different type of ball joint and everything like that. But yeah, I really like this figure. I really, really like this figure. And he's standing at about 6.5 inches. I love the muscle tone that they put in the legs right here. This guy's a different sculpt. He's a different sculpt. He's a completely different sculpt. Now, as far as the accessories, you have like alternate hands that you can like Hold on, I'm just pulling out his hands so I can put them in there for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, his crotch, I mean, his ab area is very loose. But I like the fists. The fists are pretty good. The fists are actually very good that they gave him. If you can see. The fists are very good. I like the way like it's like white in the front and black in the back. Now, you know what? Minus the waist guards, I don't know. I would have loved if the black suit just went all the way down. And they probably could have put the shin guard, the side guards on the front of his shins. I don't know why, but hey, that's the design they gave him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I completely agree with everything, but it doesn't look bad. The design choices that they gave him, but it doesn't look bad. And we're going to see him with his let me change his hands. Now, these right here, we already know what these are. These go inside of his hand. They fit in pretty deep. I don't want to pull them out because I know I'm going to lose these right now. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, man, and they're very soft. They're very soft. Look, they're very soft. I'm just going to change one of his hands. So that way, you can see what it looks like holding his bow staff or his night staff or his billy club or his stick or his bow or his sticks. It's the same one as Daredevil's, you know what I mean? And the same one that they gave Captain America's girlfriend. I forgot her name. I'd done a review for it like around about a year ago. It's not bad. You can separate it too. Hey, free play mode. What's going on, brother? How you feeling? He's not bad. He's not bad at all. And you can separate these and put them in separate hands like this, like you did Daredevil, like you did the Daredevil figure, which makes him actually pretty cool. Yes, I did. Oh man, I want some po too. I'm thinking about going to get some ramen myself. I want some badly. I want some badly. Now you got me started, brother. You got me started. Yeah, I do have Flan Corp. I do have some I do have some Juggernaut figures. But I mean, if you're looking back at me, there's probably a Juggernaut standing up there. I got like 3 Juggernaut figures. I love Juggernaut. It's one of my faves. As a matter of fact, the Marvel Select Juggernaut is my all-time favorite. But yeah, here he is with the both staffs in his hand, separated. I actually like this figure. It's a pretty decent figure. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Marathon. I greatly appreciate the support. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the notification button and the subscribe button if you like what you see. Leave comments down below on which figure that you like that I reviewed. Because in honor of the Spider-Man game that was just released by Insomniac Games, I decided to just bust open a whole bunch of Marvel Legends, Spider-Man Marvel Legend action figures that I've had around the house, or like pretty much in my office here, that I was going to review, but I never got a chance to. Let me see. I had a comic book where you had a son. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. So, Danae, when I was up here, Brian and I got into a debate over breakfast, and we need to know, how old are you? Me? I'll let you know. How old do you think I am? I could be 50. I could be 60. I could be 70. I could be 40. Who knows? Who knows? Not yet. But yeah, this figure I absolutely love. I absolutely love. I'm glad that was a topic of discussion over dinner. Oh man. But yeah, this one right here, I love it. Absolutely love it. Until something and again, I don't know if it was the fact that because we hadn't gotten a Moon Knight figure in quite a long time, the reason why I was excited for this figure. But yeah, I don't know. So I would say I give this Moon Knight figure, I would give him, I would say 8 nerd pins out of no, 8.5 nerd pins out of 10. And that's with a pocket protector. So yeah, I kind of like this Moon Knight figure. Some of the design on it I don't like the shin guards. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they put them on the sides and the waist guards right here, right. I don't know. I would have I would have preferred. I would have taken still allowed the shoulder pads right here. But I mean, like if he's trying to look things for protection, it should have been the shin guards in the front and maybe like a crotch guard or like a belt. I don't know, like where people hitting them in the wrong spots or like I don't know, just picking the most obscure places to tag him. I don't know. But I do like the design of this figure. I really do. I love Moon Knight. I've always been a fan of Moon Knight. Side profile is pretty decent. I love the shoes. I don't know what it is about these shoes I like. I like the way they did the shoes on here. And they went into a different aspect of articulation with this figure, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, as far as the ab crunch, that's the reason why I didn't get like a 9 from me. As far as the ab crunch, it's very loose. It should have been much better. Should have been way better. Yeah. Oh, so you like the Hatchimals review, Nunya? Okay. I will do some more Hatchimals for you. Oh. I'll do some more Hatchimals. We'll do some more Hatchimals. But yeah, I guess, that's it for the marathon. But like, I mean, like, I enjoyed you guys stopping through. I had fun. I am a little bit exhausted, but I'm still here to talk if you guys want to talk about some stuff and still go for my review on that Spider-Man game. That Spider-Man game could have been much better. Okay, cool. We're doing a podcast tomorrow, free play. You're more than welcome to join. But the Spider-Man video game was okay. I didn't think it was that much of a big deal to like write home about. Okay, cool. I didn't think it was that much of a big deal to write home about. It's okay. I mean, like, it's what you would expect from, and again, I hate to keep repeating myself, but it's what you would expect from any Spider-Man game. It wasn't like I was like blown away or, I gotta come home and play it each time or anything like that. It's okay. It's all right. I don't know. I had I had I had fun playing it, but I mean, like the free roam and stuff like that, it was very repetitive, like most sandbox games are. The graphics were okay. I do feel as though they dumbed down the graphics a bit when it came to the actual game, because when you were looking at it on the previews at the E3s and everything like that, it looked like it was supposed to be up par, on par with the Arkham series. And I know everybody be like, well, Arkham isn't DC, isn't Marvel. I know that, but they're pretty much like the same game. They're both sandbox games. They both use the same fighting engine. So I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, it's just that I feel as though the Batman games are a bit more polished and more fluid when it comes, especially when it comes to combat, than the Spider-Man game. Was it bad? No, I'm not saying it was bad, but it wasn't nothing to like extremely jump up and down about. It was what you would expect. If you've been playing Spider-Man games, then you played this before. And I've been playing Spider-Man games since they've been making them. This one was just it was mediocre to me. It's not like I'm like, oh my God, like it was okay. It was okay. That's it. Yay, Hatchimals. Yay, Hatchimals. But yeah, it was okay. It was all right. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you had fun doing the you know, helping me unbox and hanging out for the Marvel Marathon. If you guys want to ask me any questions or want to know some things, let me know. Oh, we'll be casting tomorrow, Adrian. Tune in. We'll be doing a show tomorrow. We'll be covering a couple of topics and stuff like that. And I think a couple of guests are coming on. I don't know. I got you know, I never said anything in stone because you never know. People are flaky like that. Sometimes they'll say they're coming through and then they get a little bit, you know, some people are camera shy, whatever the case may be. You never know. But yeah, I'm glad you're here, Adrian. I'm glad you stopped through. I had fun. I was just reviewing. I think I've done well over, how many figures with that? That was like 15 to 16 action figures, wasn't it? It was a lot. It was a whole lot. Yeah, but I had a great time doing the Busted Open marathon. I am exhausted. My back hurts from sitting in this chair all this time. Again, I'm not used to sitting down this long. I think the next marathon I'm going to do is for the Fantastic Four and for the NECA Predator figures. Yeah, I did a lot. I think I did. I think I ran through a lot of action figures. A lot of action figures this time because it is currently, oh my God, it's 5:43 and I started that at 2 o'clock. So 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Man, I've been doing this for 4 hours. Like, come on. Oh yeah, Alien Royalty. I will be doing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be streaming Shadow of War later on, and Fist of the new Fist of the North Star game as well. Man, I thought it was coffee in here. This Mario cup. But yeah, I had a great time. Thank you everybody for stopping through. Let me know what you think of this right here, this Marvel Legends Marathon. If you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it. Again, I appreciate all the new subscribers. I appreciate everybody and their support. I love my co-hosts. I love you, Kenny. I love you, Mika. I love you, Claudy. I love everybody that stopped through free play mode. Everybody, I had a great time. Thank you. Thank you very much. I guess I am going to, if anybody doesn't have any more questions, I'm going to sign off and let me go from there. I am tired, man. I am tired. I am really, really tired. And it's not like I did anything. It's just that, like, again, I'm not used to sitting this long. Love you too, Mika. You're the absolute best. Love you too. I had a great time. I had a great time doing this and everything like that. Not to mention, I was able to clear out some inventory I had in here where I had done it. Yeah. Yeah, I need to go eat too. I ate a little something, but not a lot. So yeah. Thank you guys. I love you guys very much. So that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to know when we go live and when we upload a new video. I'm Uncle Nerd. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, if you buy an action figure, bust it open. I really like this Spider-Man. I like this Spider-Man figure. And again, my opinion of the Spider-Man game is not everybody's opinion. Okay? Take care, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you very, very much for tuning in. Thank you, Nunya. I appreciate it, brother. Take care. I'll be on later on. I'm probably going to stream some Shadow of War. I'm not sure.